Well, some of that works. Okay, why am I an Eldritch Beast? What is going on with my model? Oh, shit. Well, is it an unlock? Is that what's going on? That's what's going on. Okay. Problem solved. That wasn't working for some reason. Alright. My bad. Things were not working quite so well. But we're back. We're good. We're here. Hello. Farley is not here yet, as Farley is still on the train. Yeah, I was struggling with, unfortunately struggling with OBS for a moment there. But we're here now. We're good. Everything's fine now, I think. Who told you that, Blister? That's a secret. Hey, hi. I actually still feel incredibly ill. And I'm trying everything not to cough on stream at the moment. I don't know why it flared back up. Pretty much the day I took Farley to the train station on yesterday, Monday. I don't know what I have, but it's ever going, and I feel like I'm going to die. But I'm here. Anyway. Very possible Farley is robbing a stagecoach right now. We don't know. Where that came from. That one I know is broken. Okay. So, I did a little bit of work, like I said I would. And, this is basically done. The only things that we have left is we have to do the tie-down cinch, and I have to braid a cord. But, as far, you know, this actually looks pretty nice, I think. For the most part. Now, we gotta add the braid. And I have to make the, missing piece. Trying to do a slight bit of cleanup. I also haven't had to do leather braiding since I was a child in Scouts. So I might also do a third thing tonight. Because it also involves braiding. I have to make a leather braid handle, or two of them actually, for my my mom broke her fruit basket, and she wanted me to try and fix the handles, so I figured I could make some sort of braided handle for them. I just figured it'd be fun to kind of throw in a secret third thing. I don't really know what I'm doing though, because I haven't done braiding in, like I said, a very long time. Let's find out. I also intend on doing some tooling on the hat. But I didn't put that in the title because I don't know how far I'm going to get on it. I don't know if I'm even going to be able to get to it. We're going to try. Okay. First things first. Where the hell did the little piece? I swear there are little pieces somewhere down here. That's not what I'm looking for. still have it. Cool. So here's the thing with this. I think I want to go with the slimmer of the two instead of the really long one, because I think that hello, Tabby. Hello, Maki. I am still kind of sick bold. Farley is not here yet. They're still on the train. Okay. I'm thinking that that's what I want instead of this really long thing. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the small one, which means I'm also gonna change up the bottom portion of this. So yeah, solo boat at the moment. A lone bold. No, Maki, actually, Farley was here this past weekend, which is why I didn't stream on Monday. Well, you should... I am sorry, Seth. You should definitely take a load off and relax. Can I cheese this? Out of a piece of leather that I had left over. I don't use that. That's too thick. That's not. Can I don't think I'm gonna squeeze it out of this. I really don't. Damn. If this wasn't slashed right here, I still couldn't fit it there. Oh, wait, hold on. Nope, that's still too small. Really don't want to cut another piece of leather. Satisfying. You know, I told you, it's really disappointing. Like, you think it's gonna, like, hiss, and it's just, it sucks. Every time, it sucks. Can I? Really? This fits lengthwise, but it doesn't... commit to that. I can make that work. Peg box. What is a peg box? Should I be worried? My night is doing relatively hectic, but no more than usual. I'm still trying very hard not to cough on stream. I'm not doing very well. Oh, this is true. Yeah, quick, get your crimes in now. No, Maki, I've been sick for, like, all of February. And I'm not just saying that, like, maybe I caught one back to back to back. It's the same cold. I actually went, well, didn't go to the doctor. I did a Zoom hearing because they didn't want me to come in, but I talked to a doctor, and they told me, go figure, this isn't normal. Oh, that's what you mean by, okay. This is supposed to be bird flu season, not lizard flu season. That wasn't as funny as I thought it was in my head. Please forgive me, chat. Hello, liar. I also hope that the cough disappears. Okay. That is not the right size. That will work. I have no idea what I'm doing on this, by the way. I'm just kind of following the pattern as best I can. Still have no idea what I'm doing. Never done these before. Oh, that'll work. I mean, you can sell them online. People like articulated dragons. Well, Blister, how much filament does it take to make an articulated dragon? Because if you sell each dragon for like the cost of a roll of plastic, then you're not wasting money. Kobold is not locking in. Kobold is dizzy. I don't like that that's so close to the edge, but whatever. We'll worry about that some other time. You could just have a lucrative business making articulated toys. you like them, clearly other people do as well. Why don't you... I have an idea. Why don't you make articulated, like, Pokemon? If you're good at modeling the Pokemon. I guarantee you Pokemon stuff sells. Or Pal World. I think Pal World is still relevant. Right? Wrong pair of scissors this whole time, but they work, so whatever. So this is supposed to go in here. Come out the other side. Somehow. I don't know how that is, though. This is not easy. Oh, wow. Yeah, this isn't easy at all. Yeah, okay, so the way that this works is this will need to be cut wider, but this is supposed to go over that. It just, it doesn't fit at the moment. Ah! Okay, yeah, that needs to be cut deeper. Okay, understood. This also needs to be edge dyed and blah 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 blah. And I also need to tie the braid onto it, which I haven't figured out how I'm gonna do that yet. Hello, boy. That one. Nope, not that one. That one will do. Does it fit now? Still no. Oh. I tried to make mead with wild yeast once. Did not work so well. So I hope it works out for you. fit now? Yes, kind of. Very tightly. It's supposed to be? Probably. Yeah, I can see that being effective. Okay. Where's the lip? There it is. Hello, Zila. Okay. Token all. Oh wait, edge tool. There should be one out already. There we go. This doesn't get any tooling or anything special. This is just getting finished up and then dyed. However, it is going to be the part that we add the braid to, so I may or may not be procrastinating that, chat. Because I don't know. I've not braided anything in a long time, so I don't know how it's gonna turn out. Oh no! Are you gonna get it corrected? I know it can be corrected. Or for some people, at least. No needle this time, Far. It will all be hand braided. I definitely won't be cheating on the side and be watching a tutorial video. The only train I've ever been on is the one that goes to Santa Cruz, and I would hardly call that a real train, so you're doing more than I've done. Well, no. Okay, so this is bad. This is gonna make me look real bad. I've only ever been on steam engines. Is that? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I've never been on a modern train. Shit. Because I bet if it's more I was on other trains, but they're all steam engines. Even the one at Disneyland is a steam engine. Does the BART train count? Does like rapid transit count? Like. Yeah, but I don't want people to hear it. So I'm gonna have it on my phone, on mute, on the side. I know one of them is just a couple of strips and then you cut 2 lines in it. You know, what's funny about that, Seth? I think you're right. Because the last train I was on was one of those dinner, like, not theater, but like, whodunit mysteries. on a train, and I'm pretty sure it was. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. I think we were getting it because it was a while ago. Okay, so I need somehow 4 lines. Let's let me do the edge on this first. So it shouldn't take very long to do. There it is. I like murder mysteries. They're fun. If you've never been to one, I'd recommend them. They're just in general fun. It doesn't call for me to do it on the back, but I'm going to do it on the back as well. I was not the murderer, for once. I did not guess the correct person. And I definitely threw a lot of people off the trail, unintentionally. But I was not the murderer, in fact. I convinced everyone that the famous actress was a lady of the night. And she was having an affair with the mayor. None of that was at all accurate. None of that happened. But everyone believed me. No one got the murderer correct. Or I think one person did, but for the wrong reason. Dratini. Do a Dratini. Also, keep in mind my knowledge of Pokemon is very outdated. The kids still love Dratinis, right? Have a good night, Seth. Thanks for stopping by. Genuine question. Do people actually like Dragonair? I feel like the creators of Pokemon did Dragonair dirty. Or not Dragonair, Dragonite. Not Dragonair. Dragonite. Dragonair is the second one, which is fine. Oh, yeah. So at the moment, I am just making the edges of this smooth like glass. Because I don't like open cells. I like things to be waterproof. which is something that I see a lot on leather projects. At even like ones that you can buy from the store. Like it'll be open on the edge, and that's just a good way to form mold, especially when it's something that you wear against your skin, like bracelets and stuff. I mean, there are ways around it to cheat it nowadays. You can use a laser cutter and that'll like burn the edges closed, but I mean, I don't know. It's still cheating. Which I'm all for, I just don't have a laser cutter. I want to make that very clear. I'm absolutely for it, I just don't have one. Personally. I'm also closing at the back. So it is also sealed. And it'll be as smooth as the front. There we go. I knew I had another. I'm also going to let it dry a bit before I dye it. But this is going to get dyed the same brownish color. I think I still have some leftover dye. I think either Onyx or Gyarados. Gyarados would be a good one too. Also, hello, Elliot. You're releasing a song? And you're dressing femme? Right on. Power to you. How do I do this? How do I do this? Chat, how do I do this? I need... okay. What do I have that I can use? Well, how long is that? It's definitely the wrong size. I'd have to cut it down, but... And what are you? Also 18? Oh, better. Okay. The question is, do I want it to be all black? Well, I guess considering the fact that this is going to be brown, making the braid black doesn't hurt. Right? Ideally. I still have to let that dry more. Okay, let's cut down this middle. What is the middle here? I'm calling that the middle. Making some straps. Do I know what I'm doing? Hell no. Is it gonna work? Probably not. And you still remember your first time crafting something yourself? Outside of school or just in general? Oh, sorry, Farley. Let me. My bad.
Hello. I just got in the door and just sat down. I have not eaten yet. But
Farley is here. Well, that depends. Since I did so, I gave up. Your first thing was like your first real proper project. Okay. So.
Hi.
That comes in two manners. One of which, I made a bunch of stuff with my dad when I was younger. And I mean, I've been leatherworking in Boy Scouts and stuff, but I wouldn't really call any of that, proper projects. I didn't really start picking this back up until, relatively recently. I
think last year?
No, it was longer than last year. I needed to make some gifts. I think, as far as like real proper project, I think that that I willingly gave to somebody was a coin purse that I had made for somebody that had their initials tooled into it.
Yeah, I think so.
That was like going on 10 years now, but I stopped actually.
I could be wrong.
I don't have it anymore. It would have been on one of my older phones. But I stopped leatherworking actually for quite some time.
Yo, Zila, hello. And hello, sister.
I mean, outside of like I still metalsmith and stuff. I still make cans. I melted cans and did like automotive projects. Does that count?
You do a lot of car stuff for yourself.
Yeah, I was gonna say, does the car stuff count? Because that never stopped. I still have a problem. Still trying not to cough on stream.
Still sick.
Yeah, I am still sick. I don't understand why I'm still sick, but I am.
Well, you did make your spats for yourself.
Yeah, but that wasn't until way later.
I guess.
Okay, so this is a 1/4 of an inch. Can I get away with a 1/4 of an inch? I think so. Can I?
But yes, hello everybody.
Can I cut it down to an 1/8? Can I cut it?
I've been on the train since 9 p.m. yesterday.
Do I do 1/4 of an inch or do I do 1/8 of an inch?
Do you think 1/8 will be too slim?
I don't know. I don't know. But if cars count, the first major project that I did, that I successfully did, I rebuilt a 1969 Volkswagen Beetle when I was 15. Love that car. Car got smashed. Somebody drove through my fence. Very upset about that. Tried to rebuild car in a stupid way. And
could not.
I tried to make it a kit car and it did not last. So that was the the last Volkswagen Beetle that I ever bought. They're a pain to work on. But I liked them. I still like them. Given the opportunity, would I buy another one? Maybe. I don't know. Should I go... I feel like I'm going to be braiding this. Is that too thick? Because there's going to be 4 of these. 4 strands of this.
I feel like maybe make it thinner.
Well, okay, so...
Because I feel like it may bulk
Hold on,
up.
Plague Bunny. Let me make it better. I tried to make it a kit car. It did not work, so I took the old body off. And then I went out and had... somebody was scrapping another car that had no frame. So I ended up... Or rather, pan. The old 69s were unibody. And I took this shell off of a... It was actually off of a 63. And I mounted the 63 body on the 65 frame, or 69 frame, and rebuilt the motor. And I then sold the car to somebody as a project for like $300. So somebody got a really good deal. I had posted it for 13, and the guy showed up and said, "Oh, well, you had it online for 300," and I was just like, I got scammed, basically. I just said, you know what? I've had it on there for almost a year now. You're the only person that's interested. Just take it. I wasn't interested in fixing it. It was kind of hard to... It was painful to look at, I guess, is one of those things. I'm choosing to cut it down to the middle again. I don't know if this is a bad idea. I don't know. So, okay, so I'm doing like a whip braid. Should it be thicker?
Hey, Del, welcome in. Good to see you.
Hello, Del.
But should it be thicker, you said?
Because I'm doing a whip braid.
Right, but how... Well, I guess, how thick do you want it, visually? Do you want it to be kind of chunky? Do you want it to be slim and sleek, or... Have you tried braiding it to see
Here's what we could do.
how thick it'd be?
I just thought about it. I could put this together, and if I don't like it, I could take it apart.
I was gonna say, yeah.
Although,
you could do that.
That does mean that I have to... So this tiny little section here I have to cut for me to be able to pull this through.
Multicolored 3D printing. Ooh, it took 10 hours. I hope that it went without too much of a hitch. I hope it went really well, and that you had your balance good. I look forward to seeing it.
How am I going to do this? How am I going to do this? I'm trying to think what would be a good way to do this. Because this is not a very big section to cut holes from. Where's my I'm thinking... two there roughly, and then two maybe slightly slimmer in here, because it's gonna well, the alternative is I could put both through the same hole. Actually, I might do that instead. That makes more sense.
Okay.
That way I can also cheat and I can just use a regular hole punch instead of trying to punch the holes myself. Which I might do, in fact. It just makes more sense to me.
Oh yes, hello everybody. I am back from train trip 21, well, almost 24 hours on a train
I had to grab the whole
later. Hello.
Sorry.
I hope you're good. Back from the war. The fucked up thing is it was just as delayed going down as it was coming back up. We were doing great. We were doing great time. We were doing it great time. And then we hit Portland. And then a bunch of people were on the train tracks. And they had to call the cops to get the people off the train tracks.
Why were they on the train
And
tracks?
I don't know. They were loitering and they wouldn't get off. And so they got trespassed from the train station because they were just fucking around on the train
All of my
tracks.
homies love loitering on the train tracks.
It's stupid. I don't know why. And it took like an hour to get them off of the train tracks. And then we were doing some fine time again. Then we had to stop for a freight train going past because it was a one rail part of the road. And then we were almost to my town. We had to stop just outside the town prior to my town for a freighter again. And then there was another issue where another freighter going the other way had called in saying that he thinks he had an open door on one of the freight train cars, and the like director was like, okay, well, stop for a minute, see if you have it open, and then take care of it, and let's get back on the road, please. And no, I'm not in Cali. I was in Cali over the weekend to go visit Kobold, but I'm up in Washington. But so the guy had said that he thought he had a door open on one of the freighter cars, and he had called in saying there was an issue, and then didn't say anything. So the director guy was just like, hey, we need an update on your freighter. It's been like 30 minutes. What happened? And the guy's just like, oh, yeah, one of them is open. And so they were like, okay, can you close it? Well, I'm not qualified to close it.
Huh?
So just direct people around me.
What do you mean you're not qualified to... It's
What
a
do
door.
you mean you're not? Why are you on a train?
It's a door.
What?
Just close the door.
Close it and latch it. It's a freighter.
Just close the door. just close the door.
And I tell you what, I was not the only one pissed at that. I was standing there because it was just before my stop, and the guy on the train, one of the
I live in Cali.
conductor guys for my
Ran,
car.
what part of NorCal? You don't have to give me the exact location, but I'm just curious. Roughly.
Yeah, sorry, my license states I can only open doors. South of Chico.
South of
Hey.
Chico, okay.
Yes.
So you're SoCal. Wait, no, is Chico? Chico's by Davis, isn't it?
Yeah, it's by Davis. It's
I'm
north.
actually further
It's
up than
north.
you.
Further down.
I'm
'Cause we
further
go
up
through
than
Chico
you.
to get to Emeryville. I think. Hold on. Let's see. Are you?
Well, yeah.
No, it's by Sacramento.
Right. Well, okay, so it's kind of parallel with where the house is.
Oh, I guess, yeah. If we're counting the lake area, yeah. Chico is North Cal. Yeah. Qualified? Did he mean authorized? I don't know. I heard it on the radio too. Because there was a train guy sitting down with me. Because I went down to the bottom because I've had an issue in the past where, on one of my prior rides, one of the train car people was like, they didn't check if anybody was getting off at my stop, and they didn't let me know that it was my stop, and so I didn't get off at my stop because they hadn't even announced that the stop was happening. So I always go down early, just in case, because I don't want to risk not getting off at my train and having an hour-long wait in the car to get an hour-long drive back home. Or in a train to get an hour-long drive back home. Anyway, so this guy the train car assistant guy, he was sitting down there. He's just like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. They're shutting down this whole fucking thing just for this. And he hears the, I'm not qualified to do that on the radio. And he's just like, oh, nah. What do you mean? What?
It's a door.
What do you mean? Why? It's a door. Get out there and try your best and get off the fucking tracks. What do you mean? Why can you not close the door?
The door knows all.
He was so mad, dude. I was just like, everything okay? He's just like, yeah, I guess they just said they couldn't close the door, that they weren't qualified to close the door on one of these freight trains. I'm like, that's fucking stupid. Just go out and close it. He's just like, I know, right? He was not impressed. He was very upset at all of the delays, and I was like, listen, bro. That's okay, honey. I was like, listen, bro, I know it's not your fault or any of the people working on this train's fault. There's a shit ton of freight trains out all of a sudden. There were so many on the tracks.
That's Mondays.
But he works Mondays. He works Mondays, and he says it's normally nowhere near this bad, but I think it was because the weekend trains were closed.
Ah, that could be it.
Because there was like some weird reason, but like all of the weekend trains were canceled this time, so I couldn't come home on Monday like I normally do. Yeah, it probably is some security issue, but there has to be you should have somebody on board that can do that then, that is qualified to do that. If you are running freight trains and you are worried about the cargo, keep somebody who is qualified to close those doors so you do not lose the cargo, right?
Incorrect.
I guess that would make too much sense, but
okay.
I was upset because we were just standing there like 15 minutes away, and then they got a red light at the station, and so they couldn't pull all the way up to the station, and the guy's just like, listen, man, there is just the start of a platform here. We're on the other side of this track. I don't want to make you wait 20 minutes for this red light to clear up so that this other freight train can get past us. He's like 10 miles down the road. You want to get off here so that you can just go and be at your stop? And I was just like, yeah, I'll do that. I'm just gonna get out. Good luck on not getting more delays.
Are trains like this in Germany?
I don't suppose so, because they normally don't have like 21-hour rides unless they're going across multiple countries.
That's our, we're just massive, but you know, apart from that little tiny thing, just you know.
I'm actually studying for my door closing license, but I need to get my 4-year knob turning degree first.
Knob polishing degree.
Blister lost her her door opening license back in 1907. I like train rides too, I just wish that trains were more available here.
Oh.
There's like... What? What do you need? What are you owing it for? The grand said, Kobold, I already have that degree.
Don't make me cough. That's not funny.
Aw, Kobold.
Yeah, but it was funny. $7 hours. I'm trying to think. 7 hours is like...
That gets
7
me...
hours is just a regular commute here in California. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah. But like 1 to 2 hours.
I'm kind of kidding, kind of not kidding, actually.
1 to 2 hours isn't super uncommon for commutes one way.
Not. I mean, a house
it's unfortunate.
is a commute 2.5 hours.
3.
to 3, depending on traffic.
Yeah, every time I want to go see Kobold, it's a 21-hour ride or more if it's delayed, like today where it was 23 hours.
You could fly.
Not for $95, I can't.
That's true.
I fucking wish plane tickets were that cheap. Although, to be fair, I'm not sure I'd want to fly right now.
Yeah, I've heard they're denying entry at the moment. We shouldn't talk about political stuff, but it's bad. It's bad right now.
I more mean because, well, the accidents and shit that's been happening.
That too.
The crashes, wow. 95 for one way, I should say, hype. You gotta spend a band for your Vegas tickets? Why?
Is that
Why you gotta spend that?
is that cheap hype or is that expensive? I don't. Okay, good. Okay, I was like, I don't know if that's a lot. I don't. It feels like a lot, but I don't know if that's a lot.
I mean, considering plane tickets for, it's only an hour-long plane ride, hour and 45-minute plane ride. It's like $200 to $300. So.
Yeah, but planes are scams.
You're telling me it's just plain scamming?
He's back, chat.
I am, and you miss me. You don't have your space heater anymore.
No, it was cold and I had a fucking. I had a
Oh.
sleep paralysis last night, which was fun.
I know. I'm sorry. Poor Kobold. got
Except my brain
scared.
doesn't do sleep paralysis correct.
No, because he moves. He runs.
My brain doesn't. I get this. The demon shows up and then I run away, and the demon is confused why I'm able to move.
But like actually runs away.
Like
into,
I
a
genuinely,
completely
no,
different
genuinely.
room.
Last night I ran into the other room and jumped into a different bed. That scared the shit.
He got so spookied.
Yeah.
Poor thing.
It's a plain waste of money. That's money.
You know, depending on that was a good one. Depending on the day, well, depending on the time of year, it can get pretty expensive for the train versus the planes, and that'll normally be when I decide to plane instead. But for majority of the year, especially in the off seasons when it's not like tourism season, train is the way to go.
For my European viewers, just to make sure, this is legal in your country too. This is a black powder pistol.
Yeah, it's a firework. It's not.
Well, in
a
the U.S.,
gun.
it's a firework. It's a firearm elsewhere, but this is black powder, which is legal in other countries as well.
Bro, same Zila. I fucking wish I could teleport. You've never taken a flight in your life. They're okay.
So-
There's nowhere near as much legroom as trains. You will miss the trains.
Have you ever been in a hot air balloon? I have.
A quick 78-hour hot air balloon ride down. Assuming the wind is with me.
I've
It'll
been
never
in a hot
be
air
with me.
balloon. I'd go again.
If it's legally a firework, can you use one on the 4th of July?
I can't even have fireworks where I'm from. In my. What do
Yeah,
you
that's
mean? We
true.
live in
Fireworks
California.
Well,
You're not
technically
allowed to
legal,
own
people still
fireworks in
do so.
California. This is not. It's not a firework anymore. ATF changed their guidelines. It is now considered an antique firearm. To change it so that felons can't own them again. Frankly, not a bad thing. The availability to just have this mailed to your house, real sketch. But it's different regulations. So they obviously they don't do that anymore. You have to go through an FE. I think you have to go through an. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I'm not a gun seller. I don't buy guns all that often. Anyway. It used to be considered a firework, now it is considered an antique firearm. But elsewhere, in other countries, countries that are very, very strict on gun laws, like the UK, Germany, you can actually own one of these. This is essentially the equivalent of a musket. So. Well, you saw how long it took me to load the damn thing. I'm gonna wax it. Should I wax it? No. Because I don't want wax on the trigger.
Wax it at the end.
I still want some. Maybe. Maybe.
Because you might have to tear it apart if you don't like the thickness.
True. Can you eat one?
Preferably do not. Kobold woke up late and missed his ride on the Hindenburg. Kobold was the grandma from Kiki's Delivery Service.
I like that
TV
idea.
always cut off at the best part.
I like that idea better. I've never been in a Zeppelin. I can say that for certain. So. Kobold is a grandma. No, Kobold is not a grandma.
No, but I was saying he's like that grandma.
God damn it! Alright.
I'm sorry you're so coffee, honey. I wish that you weren't.
I don't know why.
It's because you're still sick.
Well, make it stop.
I would if I could, babe, but you can't stop, apparently. Almost got it over my dog.
Chat, make it stop.
I'm gonna drop you off at the vet later, Kobold. Oof.
No, they've got cold hands.
Yo, they don't let me sit on a heat rock. They just have cold hands and they touch me and ooh. I don't want it. I imagine it'd be hard for a kobold to find healthcare.
Yeah. Yeah, me too. What with the whole... How long do you live? I don't know.
How old are you?
I stopped counting after the Second Civil War. Second?
Never said which country. There's been lots of civil wars over the years.
Am I supposed to keep track of which country's having a war? How can
No,
I do
you
that?
just pay attention to your pretty automobiles. Now new and improved with 50% less horses.
Listen, all I'm saying, I still stand by it. Germans make damn good cars.
Yeah.
What I wouldn't give for a 39 Duesenberg. Without the Buddhist symbols. Oh, I don't want ink in my mouth. Please just pull through. Yeah.
Just grab some pliers.
There we go.
I did not get kobold sickness if anybody's worried. I was sitting essentially in a dehumidifier for the last 23 hours.
Okay.
The American trains are all dry air.
No 37 bloody noses today?
No, only when I get to your house. It always happens.
Okay.
You're gonna try and braid Kobold? Kobold's never braided before.
Oh, wow! Temu said I've got credit back. I've not purchased from Temu in so long. I don't receive credit back. That's a bunch of bullshit.
Well, we've decided to forward you $4,000 in credit. Card dead. What?
No, I don't like that.
No. No thanks.
Scrolling back to the, not the dodo. Not the penguin.
Oh, do you need me to forward it to
There
you?
we
I
go.
can give it to you.
Not the
You could have
dodo,
just
not the
told
penguin.
me. Kobold, you could have just told me.
Never.
Arguably, we could set up a little mini player to show the tutorial while you're working on it. That way, people have something to look at, aside from you struggling with your fingies.
No, it's okay.
And yeah, the too many ideas, not enough time, or filament is definitely a relatable thing, Blister.
Amazon
Kobold
sells 2-day
understands.
filament. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, there we go. We can kind of see it.
Too many ideas for... Wait, you can see it?
A little bit. You can see the cowboy man. Just his hands
I
now.
don't know why. I'm trying to show it. Just wanted to... Okay, well, whatever. You get to see a
It's
little
fine.
bit of it.
Just leave it. Just an arm.
Okay. Once I get the hang of it, it'll be easy. Said no one ever.
That's what you think. Oof. It's just like
What the
braiding hair. Which you also have never done.
Okay, he went really fast.
You want to play it at like
Shit.
0.2
What-
speed?
wait, what- He did one motion with his hands that I've already forgotten what to do. Hello, Fusion.
Okay. Hold on. Kobold, I can help you.
Okay, so he's got... Wait.
Hi, Fusion. Welcome in.
What?
Kobold's about to start a side project to make a leather phone stand that can collapse and go into his pocket. That'd be smart. You've only used half of the filament? Have all your prints been turning up pretty well? I saw the poop bucket.
Hold on.
That was pretty funny.
Hold on. He does this, and then, like... Okay. He just goes like this, and then suddenly it's in a pattern. Okay, so he goes over. Like that?
You gotta keep an eye on your strands, Kobold.
I don't know what the fuck I'm looking at. Okay. The ones that are on the inside will go over the ones that started on the outside.
Do you need like a two-step picture of how to do it, honey?
Far, can I get you to open that that video and you you tell me what the fuck I'm supposed to do, because this man confused the hell out of me.
Yeah, I got you, hon. Actually, I wonder if this will help you. Granted, this is for hair, but to show you the idea.
I'm doing a round braid.
Okay, I'll look for that then.
A 4-strand
Up
round
to-
braid. Yeah, that's a 3-strand. I'm doing a 4-strand.
Okay, hold on.
Oops. Chat, I don't know what I'm doing.
Okay, so you start out
Uh-huh.
two on either side.
Uh-huh.
split up, not crossing over.
Yep.
You grab
Okay, I've got 2 on
the
either
middle
side.
ones and cross them.
Okay, whoa. Okay, hold on. Wait. Okay.
Just
Okay.
the middle one.
So that would be. Oh. So that would be like this. The bottom one goes under, top one goes over, like that.
Right. Now,
Okay.
you're going to take the leftmost lace
Okay, that's this one.
behind the two middle, or the left one behind the 2 middle laces that are crossed,
Huh?
and put it over to the right-hand side,
All the way to the right.
all the way to the right. That way you have 2 on each side. You want to keep it kind of split up so that you can
Okay.
always have 2 on each side.
And I'm assuming do the same thing. Or do I want them all to be laying flat? The same flatness? Or do I want 2 to be... Okay, let me start over. Come on. Wait.
Yeah.
Okay. Crossover. Right, I've got 2 that aren't... I've got 1 that's upside down, 1 that isn't upside down. And then I take the farthest left, which is upside down, and go over the top
You go from behind
from behind.
and then back over.
Wait, oh,
like this.
so wait,
You're putting
wait,
it
wait,
behind the thing. You have the 2 cross, and then you put it behind, like a DNA strand, and you're pulling it back to the left, I guess.
So this doesn't go all the way to the left. This is still over
No,
here.
not all the way to the left.
Okay, so that goes like that. Okay, all right, okay. Okay,
And now you take the right
right.
under the 2 middle laces, under them, and go towards the right, just like you did from the other side. And basically, you're just going to keep moving the outermost under from left to right, left to right, left to right, alternating.
Okay. So we're gonna do like that. Wait, that goes like that.
You're going to do 4 ties, and then we change it up. Take your time, Graham. And yeah, that can happen, Blister. You start speeding it up mid-print, it'll get a little bit of a jitter in it.
Okay.
And you want to make them snug.
What do you mean make them snug?
You pull them up towards the top. Because right now they're very loose.
None of that worked.
Okay.
That all came undone. I don't think that's correct.
Okay. How about...
All right, I have
What
to
is this?
chat. Let's risk a fucking DMCA because I gotta listen to what this man says.
Please do.
No, I don't want your music.
Oh. Do you think color-coded would work? This one doesn't have any music.
This guy's got a thick accent.
About 4 or 5 ounce, just chap hide, and we cut these strings at about 3/8 of an inch wide. And so we'll get started braiding here. You can use this real key man here, snap it on your key ring so you can find it easier, whatever you want. We're actually going to use the same braid for purse strap here pretty soon. We've got a video coming up, and we just thought it'd be something useful for a lot of different applications that people out there might want to know. So
Okay.
you start out rough outside the inside on both of these straps, and I'm going to cross this one under in between the 2 black strips.
Huh?
And
Okay.
Under.
I don't understand. Immediately.
Okay.
Dude just fucking commits
Well.
magic.
the inside on both of these
Kobold.
straps.
Hold on.
And I'm gonna cross this one under
Cross that one.
between the 2 black.
Okay, so we've got 2 in between. Okay. Okay, hold on. Wait. Is it the... make sure I use the right one.
And I'm going to cross this one under, in between.
Okay. Yes. So he goes. This one goes
He's learning, guys.
under.
A learning machine.
Incorrect, but that's fine. In between the two.
Two back strings. And then this one's going to go around the outside of the back side. We've got two different colors, so you can see this a little bit better. And honestly, it's kind of a cool look to have a multi-color strap. You're going to have just a little contrast there, but it's definitely, if you're just starting out, it's going to be easier to keep your braid correct.
I like that he went for all black.
I went for all black because that's what I had. Shut the fuck up.
Okay, I've got an idea, Kobold.
Okay, hold on. Wait. So then he takes the outer one and goes under like that.
Kobold's an AI. No, Kobold's not an
Oh
AI.
my god. And I got
Kobold's a
I got a
lizard.
Raid Shadow Legend ad. You gotta be kidding me.
So we're going to take our
Honey,
bottom.
I'm listening.
sorry. I was just going to say one thing that we could do to help you understand a bit better and keep track of which one of these is which is use a little bit of tape on two of them. That way you can keep track of what side was your starting side.
It's a good idea, actually.
Because you can take the tape off after. You can use
It's a good idea. Let's do
tweezers or your hands if it's in a spot that's hard to get.
that. We're gonna do that. Okay. Undoing. So these are two, these are two. We'll put them at the
I'm
bottom.
helping, chat. I also sent you a color-coded one that's
Well, the
just
problem
black
is
and white to maybe help.
it's a whipped braid, so I can't do the I can't do like it's not like hair, so I have to do only one
Right,
side.
I sent you a
can be on
leather
the
braid one.
outside for a round braid.
Yeah, 4-strand round braid
Oh.
with leather. It's 2 minutes, 40 seconds, and it's got white and black leather so that you can tell the difference in what's going over
Might be easier
and
than trying to
under.
follow this dude's stuff. Although I do kind of
Yeah.
want to watch because I saw that video earlier.
Yeah, we can do that.
Those are shoelaces.
It's still leather.
No, it's not.
They're flat leather.
Okay. Brother, I am already lost. You just, he does that thing where your hands just kind of merge, and I don't understand what the fuck he just did.
What do you mean? I
I don't
follow
understand.
trees. Okay, cool.
I don't understand. It's 2 minutes and it's magic.
Just play it slow so that you can watch what he does.
Bullshit.
Kobold.
He talks so slow and then he just goes.
Chat, I am watching it. It is not that fast.
Okay. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. how to make it tighter, but I don't know how to make it
You just
tighter.
want to keep it... when you're pulling it through, you need to keep it taut. You need to pull on the one that you're pulling through.
Which one is this one? That's that one. Why is this one not pulling through? Okay, I kind of understand it. I kind of understand it. So I have to pull it tighter?
Well, you should do it while you are braiding it, because otherwise pulling it after the fact is going to be too hard. It'll give you a chance to practice the braid. Hold on. It'll give you a chance to practice the braid.
Okay. So he goes.
And it's okay to go back to the video if you need it.
Shit.
Or Kobold. How tiny
How
is
can
it
this
going to be? I don't know.
I want it to be 3 inches long. I mean, because I'm gonna
Yeah.
tie it off on the end. Okay,
Oh,
so
that was just Dratini.
oh, the Dratini, got it.
Going to be a little guy. Either way, you got the answer. So, the Dratini's going to be cute.
Okay, so we're gonna wrap around like that, as tight as possible.
Welcome back, Del.
And then that goes.
Kobold is learning how to braid. And so, I'm trying to send him videos that are helpful so that he can understand it a bit better.
I have no idea what I'm doing. I have no
But you
idea
are
what I'm
learning.
doing.
Hey, it's okay. Calm, sweet boy.
No. Calm would insinuate I know what I'm doing, and I don't.
No. Damn, Dratini is 5'11"? That's crazy.
I don't think I'm doing this correct. Because this is not looking correct.
What do you mean? Do you feel like it looks uneven?
No, it's not looking. Well, it's not round.
Okay, well, do you want to go back to the other one now that you've got kind of the base
No.
idea?
Because, I don't really know what the hell I'm doing.
Do you want to watch the rest of the video to see if he changes over any?
No, it's. I don't know how to make it tighter.
You want to pinch both ends and you drag them up towards the pinchy piece. He gives an example of how tight it should be towards the end.
feel like that looks like shit.
I feel like you need to go slower when you're braiding to better maintain your tightness of your pieces. I think also having yours be slimmer will help. I do think they need to be a bit slimmer. Which was part of the reason for mocking it up. You wanted to see.
I just feel like that looks like shit.
Well, you're pulling them down. I was saying pull them up towards the hook piece.
I don't know how to pull them up.
But he shows it in the video. You have to grab both sides and gently...
What?
Gently pull them out towards the outside to taut it. Like that.
Okay, sure.
And you'd want to do that between each one just to make sure that it's tight. Remember, it's okay to mess up on this because we'll count this as the mock-up. And then we can undo it and redo it to make it as tight as you need it. This is just so you can get a hang of how to braid. I think also maybe just having tension on the piece that you're trying to work it into would be helpful. Like, you want to have it be pretty taut. Oh, go ahead. Ask your question, Del. What's up?
Go ahead and ask. Open book. Ever again.
For the belts, we could figure out how to use it on the belts. I can braid leather, I'm pretty sure.
I guess it doesn't look terrible.
Yeah, I think you're just getting in your head about it. It doesn't look that bad from our point of view. And if you really end up not liking it later, you can always just take it off and make a new one, you know?
That's actually longer than I want it to be, I think. That is much too long. I want it to be
Overestimated.
like that long. So I'm gonna
Mark it on the strand so that you remember the
untangle
length?
to there.
Or
Well,
just...
no, I mean at this point, this is where I want it to be. So I'm gonna tie it off there and leave the tassels.
Okay.
I doubt that, Lister. I've seen your modeling.
String can, and so there's a driver.
Okay.
California.
God, I love ads. They're just the best.
Mm. Del said, what should I do if I feel like giving up? I recently had a bunch of supplies stolen from my storage in art class, and now I feel like I want to drop it and pursue something else.
Well, I would say, do you enjoy doing it, regardless of the supplies being stolen? Is it something you like doing?
For me, first off, I'm very sorry that happened. Kobold understands how it feels to have stuff stolen.
I've had my house
Never
broken
is fun.
into multiple times now.
You had tools taken.
I did, and that was fucked. But
It makes you feel real shitty.
yeah, it makes you feel real shitty. I definitely understand
But,
that.
I mean, depending on what was taken.
Well, even so, like, is the thing that... What type of art is it? Because if it's something that you enjoy doing, regardless if somebody stole your supplies, it shouldn't be something you give up on just because one bad thing happened. There's always going to be people that want to stop you from doing what you love. It's an obstacle.
Whether it's drawing on your projects to vandalize them or stealing your stuff so it's harder for you to actually participate. These things do happen. But like Kobold said, if it's something that you are interested in still as a subject, I wouldn't let them get the better of you on it. Because the way I feel about it is like, well, if you quit just because they stole your shit, then they win. Whatever they were trying to do to disrupt you or to ruin your fun or to have, to kind of take you down, that's them trying to get a leg up over you. And it, as much as it sucks that it happened, and as much as it hurts that it happened, and it
Don't
makes
let
you
them
feel,
win.
Yeah, don't let them win. Don't let them get the better of you. If art is something that you're enjoying, and you have been enjoying the class, and you feel like it's been worthwhile so far outside of having your stuff taken, don't let them win.
And to answer your question, Hype, we're going to be going for a while.
Yeah, we'll still be here for another hour or two. Probably hour and a half, realistically. 10:30. We'll see how Kobold is doing. But we got a while in us still. Because I used to have, when I only ever took one art class in high school, and my teacher wasn't really the biggest fan of me, and I had people vandalize my stuff, and it wasn't fun. But I still stuck with it, and I still ended up getting a good grade and doing good on the final, and it still taught me, maybe not as much as I liked, but it still taught me some. And it still taught me to persevere despite what all had been going on.
What? What? Sure.
Okay, cool.
The music's too loud? I can definitely fix that. The actual video to fix that, but I can definitely fix it.
Well, in that case, I would recommend that you tell the professor or the teacher in your class and let them know, since they took stuff specifically for your project and because they stole a whole sketchbook and markers from you. Just ask for an extension on the deadline, because this is something that
And
you
let
have to
somebody
do in
let them know
college
that they
too.
stole from you. Straight
Yeah,
up.
even if you don't know who it is, be upfront with your teacher about it and don't hide away from it, because that'll, not saying anything will make it worse. I feel like your teacher will be able to help you if you are open about it and upfront about it. I'm super sorry that happened, though. That's super rough. I hope that your teacher is... I mean, your teacher should be understanding. It was out of your hands. You didn't have any say in the matter. It was just a shitty thing of them to do, and I'd say, like me and Kobold were saying, don't let them win. They're just trying to stop you from succeeding, and you can't let them do that. Much as it sucks that it happened, you gotta keep going. An artist isn't made by the stuff that you have. Well, although the magazine stuff, that does suck, especially for a specific project. But when it comes to the markers, an artist isn't limited by the tools they have. You don't have to have the fanciest, like, Copics or anything, or fancy pencils. You make do with what you got, and you persevere through it and use it as... Well, in my case, I would use it as a way to learn or to better myself at a different media, where it would be like, all right, well, I don't have the markers anymore, so let me get better at my grayscale by using pencils. And that way I can work on my my basics that way. Work on, like, solidifying that aspect of your art. That way you can feel a bit more confident in that. And then when you get markers again, then you can continue to work with those, or you can get a cheaper pair or a cheaper set of markers at the store next time you get the chance, and work from there. I believe in you, and I think being upfront and honest with your teacher about it... I know, honey, I'm sorry, but I think being upfront with your teacher or your professor about it is going to help you out a lot more than you think. Sorry, honey.
Can you pull up that other video
Yes.
and try and help me figure out at 7 minutes?
7 minutes.
Or it's
alright.
7:09.
After he's just snipped off the parts.
Mm-hmm. I followed it, and then I got really confused. So it's like, okay, so he's got it up like this.
Looks like you're making like a clover knot almost.
I don't know what that means.
Like a clover shaped.
So it's like he goes...
So you're making a bunch of loops and tying them together. So...
like that.
Yeah. You want to have the loop still so that you can
I don't
utilize
know what
it.
that was for, but yeah. And then
Well,
he
you're gonna
goes
find out.
like...
Yeah.
like that. Yeah, I don't know how to terminate it though.
Well, it continues in the video.
Yeah, but it doesn't though. Okay, and then like that, and then like...
Well, you interloop them with each other.
fuck. I just untied it more. That's not what I wanted to do. Shit!
I see what he's doing.
Great, I don't.
I don't know how to... I'm sorry. I don't know how to describe it to you in a way that's going to help you. Dude, I wonder... I don't know if I would be able to draw it in a way that you could, like, visually see it.
Oh, that's sick. It's just unwinding the whole thing now. That's sick. I love that. I love that that's doing that. That's awesome. Stop! Oh my god, it just unwound the whole thing. I'm so frustrated. Okay.
I know, I'm sorry, honey.
Chat, we hate braiding.
I wish I was there so I could show you what I'm seeing. Just... Do you want me to look up an easier, like, termination of one of these?
I don't know how to end it, is the thing. I don't know how to end the braid to where it doesn't just unravel.
Right. And I'm saying I can try and look it up. Oh, my homies hate braiding. Yeah, Kobold specifically. While you are working on rebraiding that, I am going to look up how to terminate a braid. Well, it's all in Japanese, but I mean, that might... It's at least a visual.
Can't read Japanese.
It's pictures, but it's followed by Japanese. So that's the braiding portion, and then there is the... Here we go. I'm just gonna snapshot it. Snip. I don't know what the bottom one is, but you'll basically just stop at the terminus. You'll stop at 10. Kobold Angie, guys. Careful, honey.
One more break.
I figured this might work better for you because you can actually, like, see the color difference between each part.
Okay, I actually
This
did a
other
better
goes.
braid on this anyway, because the top
Good.
was kind of weirdly jangled. Now, I still don't know what I'm doing, but we'll find out. Is it like a WikiHow or something?
It's basically, yeah, it's a bunch of pictures. You'll want to start, so the part you're starting at is 7, and the part you're ending at is 10. Just 4 steps. And it's all color-coded, so that you can keep an eye on which piece goes where.
Well, fuck, I don't know how to read that.
No, you don't have to, baby, it's pictures.
Okay, so it goes like that.
It's okay to go slow with it so that you can actually, like...
Okay, I'm trying to make it open like how it is. like this. Okay. Okay, so this one, we'll call this one A.
Okay.
A goes over like that. D goes over like that.
And then they loop into each other, is what's happening. You got an over-under that's happening.
Am I supposed to pull this tight?
It shows you at the end. You will be pulling it tight, but... or yeah, you're going to be pulling it kind of tight, but leaving enough space to put A through.
Okay, I've already forgotten which one A is. I think it's this one.
Just... So you go under, and then you pull it
Do I go back?
through...
Do I don't go through the same. I go around.
You go around, and then up under... between two of the separates. And you'll pull it straight up and it should tighten it. In theory. I feel like this was a bit more user-friendly.
And then I just pull it tight? All
Yeah,
of them?
it looks like it. Looks like it.
Okay. It kind of didn't work, but it kind of did.
I'm gonna see how he terminates. Well, it's the same method. I'm just gonna see how he goes about tightening it. It looks like he just kind of goes up one at a time and shimmies it tight. But I feel like that got you to the point where you were able to get to the loops.
This looks terrible.
It's your first time. You'll get better. Hold them all towards you. That way they have... Unless it's saying repeat on all the sides, maybe? Maybe you have to pull them all through the center? Hold on.
Yeah, that does not look correct.
Okay, so what we'll do is we'll loop them all through the center then, and then tighten it. I'm sorry.
I have to figure out how to undo what I've done.
Bring them back through. I believe in you.
Well, that was a mistake.
Cat, the support
You
is
shouldn't have.
connected to one of the rings. Oh no! The fishtail broke off. That's... It can still be fixed. If it broke off, it's okay. Don't panic.
Panic!
It can still be fixed. If it was a solid piece that broke in half, you can heat up one end of it. I wish that you had a 3D printer pen, because those are very useful for welding parts together. But don't panic, it's okay. Accidents like that can happen. You can super glue them together, right?
You asking me?
Yeah, for 3D printed pieces. You can-
Well, technically, yeah.
a little circle to make it articulated. You should still be able to put that back on. It could just be that you've made it slightly too small to be sturdy enough with the infill amount that you have. It sounds like you were printing it pretty tiny. Yeah, it could have been because of the support. Oh, by the way, Plague Bunny, I'm excited to see that you're back into your instruments. I'm sorry that one busted, though, but it's always exciting to see people work on crafts like that. Your scrolling is very cool. Just gonna put the tail back on and pray so it doesn't fall off. That's fair. Yeah, so I'm wondering if what it's saying at that last part in the Chinese that I can't read,
That's Chinese?
is I think. Because, hold on. Yes, that's Chinese, it's not Japanese. I'm thinking they're telling you to continue it with all of the pieces. You push them all up through the top, around the backside to make that kind of round look. Yeah, that's better, and they're all pointing in the same direction now, which is good. There you go, and it straightened it out.
Kind of.
That ain't too shabby.
Well, I beg to differ. It kind of looks like shit, but you know what?
It's your first one.
Considering I
and
don't know
you're
how to
learning.
I don't know how to end a braid. That'll have to do.
Let's go. It passed the shaking violently test. That's funny. I think next time you do one,
Are we committing to this? Does this look okay?
I think it looks fine. Put it between some really heavy books if you want to straighten it out. And I'd say maybe trim the tassels a bit shorter.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Okay. I'd say something for us to learn for the next time that you want to braid something. Or something for us to think of for the next time you want to braid or something, is
How to
we
leave the
should
tension?
probably be... No, we should probably be braiding under tension. Meaning, you want to have the top part actually, like, tight, so that it maintains appropriate tension when you're pulling through. The old violin that had a previous repair, but wasn't done well. Oh... It's such a shame when that happens. I've had that happen with my guitar before. A piece broke off and Luthier had to fix it for me. At least hopefully it wasn't bad enough that it can't be fixed. If it just broke along the same old repair line, hopefully it can still just be glued together and be okay.
Okay, the idea? Okay, so for anybody curious, right? The idea how this works, right? At the moment, if for whatever reason I tilt this up, it falls out.
Right.
The idea, this sits on the hammer,
Prevents it from pulling
And
through
yeah.
all the way.
pull this tight. That's what the braid's for. And now it don't
Okay.
fall out.
Sick. That way if you fall off your horse, you ain't gonna lose your
Well,
pew-pew.
I mean, ideally, don't
in
fall
theory.
off your horse.
Yeah. Well, if you get knocked off anyway.
Well, yeah.
Like in the Westerns.
Ideally, just don't fall off your horse.
Yeah, just get good, scrub.
That
Why you
means
falling off your horse?
that's
A
done.
done holster.
Wow.
Woo! Good job. Yeah, right? That's a very neat little bit of mechanics. Just a little
Tension.
tension to hold it into place.
And ideally, right?
Let's go, Kobold!
It's one of those things that, like, you can just pull this up and it pops off. So if you wanted to pull it tight, it's not going anywhere. You can't just pull it out, but you can flip it off pretty easily.
Nice. Well, great work, honey.
I can't
Now
believe
we're on
that
to some-
works as well as it does.
I know.
Huh.
And you made that. It's your own special
Wow.
project. Good
Look at that.
job.
Now I have to take pictures and actually post something on my Twitter that isn't just, hey, I'm streaming, so I'm like an
Yeah.
asshole.
And your blue sky.
Oh yeah. I've always feel bad, like that's the only thing I've been streaming, but I haven't been making shit. I
You
mean,
can
I have
post
been,
in
but
progress pictures.
I should start doing that.
Yes. Gonna go stare at your starter again and demand it start growing. Okay, I believe in you, Gran. You'll get it working again. get it growing again. What starter are they talking about?
Hopefully not a Dodge starter, because it won't work. One of these days I'm going to make a cigarette case too. I've been wanting to do that for a while too. But that's less important. Because I don't really smoke anymore.
Well,
not tobacco.
not cigarettes. Yeah.
Well, no, I smoke cigarettes, just not tobacco.
Like when he said, yes, it's repairable, but it's going to take more time. Was hoping it was going to be a quick fix to flip it quick. Ain't that always the way? It's always the ones that you want to get off your hands as fast as possible that always bust up in ways that are never too great. I hope that it doesn't take too terribly long for you. A little bit of extra time is one thing, but hopefully it's not like months. Keep at it though, I'm excited to see what you do. Welcome back, Gran. What starter are you talking about? Oh, sourdough starter, I see.
Oh,
I
sourdough
missed
starter.
that. Right, because you put it into the flour. You put your new wild yeast into the flour. I remember. I'm remembering. My brain has been trained for the past 2 days.
Let me
I have to
Go and
reactivate my
get-
neurons.
the...
Did you print it out?
No, but I'm going to go grab the basket that I have to fix.
Okay.
Because that's more braiding.
Ooh, smells like wet dough and
So
blueberries.
give me 1 second, I'll go grab the basket.
Okay.
Damn.
Grab some water while you're at it. Or not. He already walked away. Hey, Chad. I hope you've been doing well. It has been a couple of days since I've last been on, but I hope that you all have been doing great. I'm a bit tired. Kind of hungry. Haven't eaten yet. I'll get to that after stream, though. For now, though, as soon as Kobold gets back, I feel like we may have a special guest joining us, for a little bit anyway. Kobold's gone to spend... Kobold's gone. Spread peace and prosperity. Hell yeah! Bake lemon bars or something. Make shortbread cookies. Be happy. Eat good food. All of the good things. No crime. Only care. Should make more Pokemon and print them out. Print out your favorite ones.
Okay.
I really like Mawile
That's good.
and Puchiana. Those are my favorites.
With
Welcome
broken
back, Kobold.
handles.
Oh. How'd they get broken?
Old. It's just a wicker basket.
Do you know how to braid wicker?
No.
Oh.
I scattered. It's funny. You think you can scatter? No. So no, I'm not braiding. I'm making leather handles.
By the way, honey,
What I do?
he is back if you would like to.
Oh. Yeah. We can pop into that.
Yeah. Let's see. Gotta re-find where it is.
Give me 1 second.
I will call over there then, and you will pop in. Second?
Sure.
Hello, hello.
Let's see if this works.
Let's see. Hello, hello.
Oh no, wait, it won't work. I need the extra link.
Oh, right. I gotta help you, Hype.
I
Also,
just need
hello, I
the
cannot hear you.
additional.
Hello.
Hi, give me your
Hello.
give me your URL. for
Wait,
the
no, we do
Fuji-
have it from last time.
Not for the Fujitech. I had the last person that was on was Ziba. Remember? Also, hello. Hi.
Here, I got you. He sent it to me already.
Do I need to send anything?
No, I got it.
Danke.
From the last time he was on.
If it's still the
All
same.
right. It was on. It was on one time.
Yeah,
Hopefully
I
this
think so
isn't-
anyway.
Hey, there we go.
Yeah, there we go.
Woo, let's
Welcome
go.
in.
Hello.
Oh my god, you're so close to me. What's happening?
Too close.
Fujitech, why? But hello, everybody.
Everyone's doing great.
Yeah. Hope you've been doing well, buddy.
I hope Kobold is doing better soon.
No,
I know,
I'm
right?
dying.
Yeah, pretty much.
I've hit my age
for those
cap,
of you-
chat.
Oh no, he's at the age where 6 starts happening.
Oh no.
Poor Kobold.
Nobody
His
knows how
back
long
aches.
kobolds live. This could be it. I'm coming, Elizabeth.
Don't say it. Don't say it.
But yeah, for those of you who are unfamiliar, would you like to introduce yourself, Hype?
Hello. I am Hype. Soon bartender of the Velvet Bar. And still
Yeah.
the butler of Tabby Ragtime.
Yeah, Hype is our buddy. He is also a streamer. He is currently on hiatus and will be back shortly to welcome us into his lovely Velvet Bar. As of yet, majority of his games have included wonderful things like Persona, as well as... what other game did you play? Played another
Persona's
one.
fine.
Oh yeah, mostly Persona. He loves Persona. That is
Mostly.
one of his biggest things.
Hype, am I gonna have to teach you how to make drinks? we could
I
do
mean-
a how to mix drinks on stream.
Oh, hell yeah.
A hand cam bartending stream where you both bartend.
I
That's
have to-
exciting.
I have to polish my nails for that.
Kobold doesn't. He's
I don't
covered
have
in
any
dye
nails.
and sanding things.
He's working. He's working. That's like
I'm also dying.
Oh.
authentic. Also, yeah, also dying. That's all authentic. I just have very not nice fingers.
Oh, I'm sure you're fine.
Is Kobold gonna paint his nails?
I can't paint
I
his
tried
nails
that.
because he is liable to eat them off, and
would
I
eat
don't
the
want
nail
him
polish.
consuming poison.
I would
you
eat the
too?
nail. I would eat the nail polish.
He chews on his nails too, big time.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Same.
Yeah. Which sucks because I'm actually like, classically trained to be a concert pianist. That was something that like
Oh.
my teacher always hated. She was always like, "You bite your nails. Everyone looks at your fingers," and I'm like, "That's cool. Thanks for making me feel subconscious." You know?
Thanks, everybody. This is great. I love feeling like my nails are terrible.
I love that. You love to hear it.
There's his
No,
YouTube
seriously,
channel.
Kobold, are you doing okay, or is that?
Oh, you know,
Are you just?
I'm still existing.
He's getting a third wind of sick. He
I
had a
don't
couple days where he
understand.
was okay.
I think it's the
Norovirus.
I think it's the Ruby Roo virus.
The Rougarou? Oh no.
No, not that
the
virus.
Rougarou.
Definitely not that virus. I'm not allowed to play that game on
That-
stream. It says the N-word too many times.
No, it does.
That's not good.
Mafia 3
Mafia
is a
3,
great
I
game.
fucking love. But I play the game so correct as a serial killer.
As one does, Kobold, as one does. That's very on par for
Look,
you.
when you're taking on the entire mafia with just a combat knife, I just it makes me think like they don't mention it at all how you do the jobs in that game, but like
Just know.
when you've killed
Feel it.
like one guy goes in and takes out an entire like battalion with just a combat knife, you'd think that the big boss would be go, well, how many guys was it? What do you mean just one? Well, what did he shoot him with? A knife?
What do you mean it was a throwing knife?
What do you mean? What do you mean multiple stab wounds?
What happened? Yeah, no. He plays
It's just
like a
kind of
menace.
it's just kind of terrifying to think about. Like this mafia guy is
John
probably
Wick
just
of
like
video
sweating,
games.
like, oh my god, I'm gonna be stabbed to death.
Nobody has seen this person. We don't even
Nobody
know what
knows where
looks
he
like.
is.
Just the John Wick of Mafia.
Yeah,
Incredible.
Yeah.
yeah, basically.
Holy moly.
Silly. How have you been doing, Hype? I know you've been busy with all of your lore stuff and prepping
Oh, yeah,
for
your
your
lore.
re-debut.
Don't call it that.
No, but it's true. I've gotten some behind the scenes, and it's crazy. You've got some really cool stuff.
Some
going
behind the
on.
scenes. You drew some of the behind the scenes.
Shush, I'm still in progress.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Shush.
No, it's going slow. Not gonna
Yeah.
lie. But slow and steady, as they say. I'm currently working on like just a little bit more about me, like hobbies and stuff. And
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't really have much.
You're like, what do I like to do?
Yeah, yeah, it's like
there's VTuber and there's
I was
Persona.
I was not prepared for that self-reflection. it's crazy.
Aw.
Well, Hype, do you want me to teach you how to leatherwork?
Yeah. Yeah, something I can put down on the list. Leatherworking in progress. Let's go. So,
The
yeah,
true
that's kind of what
self-made
I've
man
been,
learning.
it's kind of what I've been doing. Lots of real life work and
Yeah. Well, I am happy that you wanted to pop on. You just thought it would be fun to chat with the bros for a bit.
yeah, it's always fun. So that's why.
Guys, I think
why
he
I am
likes
doing
us. Aw.
Yeah, I think so.
He at least tolerates
Oh.
us.
Hello. How do you call your chat?
Burrowers.
Burrowers?
The burrowers or just chat works fine. Welcome in,
cannot-
Jasperian.
Hello, Jess.
Hello.
I cannot call them burrowers because I feel like
That's hard in German.
Yeah, it's really hard in German. Burrower, burrowers,
Burrowers.
burrowers.
Yeah, there you go.
The co-farlers.
No,
I like that.
that's
I like
funny.
that
Also,
one.
hi Maki.
Hi, Maki.
Of course, you're good, Dell. I hope that you have a good rest of your night. Don't
Take
feel bad
care.
about popping in. We're always happy to have you.
Also, definitely tell your teacher.
Yeah, seriously, that what they did
You
was
can't.
messed
That's,
up.
Stealing is wrong. Straight up.
Yeah.
Just straight up wrong.
Oh, I've
Anyway.
read a little bit.
Yeah,
About stealing. It's not
Yeah.
Nice.
yeah, it was not the best kind of day. It sounds like. Yeah, welcome in, Jas. I don't know if you've been here before, but welcome to Kobold's Burrow. I'm Farley. Kobold, of course, is the little kobold in
Hello.
the bottom right corner of the screen. He is also the hands that you see up in the camera. He is our local leather worker, resident artisan, smithy, bartender. He does all kinds of fun things. And we like to sit here and chill out and chat while he works away at his projects. And currently we've got
repairing
our...
a basket.
Yes, he is repairing the handles of a basket, which is
But
fun.
we finished a holster just a moment ago.
Yeah.
Oh, you finished it?
Mhm.
Oh, no.
Just now.
Yeah.
Oh,
So-
can I see? Oh, looks so good.
So
Yeah.
Damn.
it's got
Great.
the fancy little pull down too.
Oh, hell
Keep it
yeah.
from sliding out.
Oh, you attach it. Oh, that's nice.
And now it
That's
doesn't
neat.
fall
So if you
out.
fall off your horse, it doesn't flip off.
Oh,
but-
that's so cool.
Pops off easy.
And then,
I'm not trying to damage it, but you know, you get the idea.
and then
the
our...
leatherwork looks so smooth. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Did you see the
And
tooling
then our
on
buddy
it?
here.
Did I see what?
The tooling.
The tooling. He handed all the tooling on it, as well as the stitching and dyeing and everything else, but he did like a western floral on the bottom corner and then a repeating on a good portion
And
of
then
it.
the top is a scene of a tree branch with a couple of ravens sitting on in front of a mountain range.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Damn, you could be such a great artist. Like a drawing artist. I feel
No.
like.
As soon as it's pencil on paper, he gets really
Can't do it.
uptight about it. But
Isn't
when it
that
comes to an
weird?
X-Acto knife on leather, he is
I don't know
very
why.
happy.
Isn't that? Have you tried?
Yeah.
Like seriously
Yes.
tried?
Trust me, I have.
I don't think his art is very bad. He's just very discouraged about it.
Every single time I try and put a pen to paper, my brain just goes stupid.
Okay.
Oh. But yeah, and then to also introduce you, Jazz, the other friend on call here, our favorite German. This is Hype, Pessimistic Hype. He is our buddy who is also a YouTuber. He does fun things, mainly so far Persona. He is on the brink of a re-debut. He's currently on a bit of a hiatus from streaming, but we thought it would be fun to have him on stream to chat for a bit.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
lovely.
we're super happy that you're here. Sorry, I have to
love
be the
having
professional
guests.
of the bunch.
It's just everybody is usually asleep
Busy
by
during
this
your
hour.
time. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, once my I don't know what to call it, debut, re-debut, comeback. I don't know. Once I'm back, I feel like I'll be.
Hype, I feel like you
I'll be
shouldn't ask
more-
for your comeback.
Kobold, I was gonna say you can't say that joke. I knew you were gonna say it. I knew that was coming, and oh no, I said it now. Oh god,
It was worth
it's
Oh.
everywhere. Oh no.
It's everywhere. No.
that was worth making myself cough.
I directed you here. Okay, perfect. Sorry for
Yeah.
reintroducing you, Hype, but
Gotta no, that's fine. I gotta spread the Kobold
Aw.
artistry to some people because your stuff is absolutely amazing.
I also appreciate that. But to explain, I don't just do like gun stuff. It just happens to get quite a lot of views.
He's just a cowboy, okay? He can't help it.
It gets a lot of views, okay? I
Yeah,
prefer.
just do it for the views.
I actually
Yeah, Kobold,
prefer
totally
making
not
like.
like you have a whole set.
Well, no, okay, so I did need that for myself. That's not a lie, but you know, it does actually get a lot of views. I actually prefer making like purses and things. But
Okay, well, we can totally do that. You're the one who directs your own things.
I know, but
Yeah,
the
that's
problem
true.
is it's just it takes longer, and
You worry
it
about
kind of goes
people
back to
staying
the
around.
whole, especially now that I'm trying to figure out the whole Twitter scene. I feel bad only posting like update like, oh hey, we're going live, because it makes me feel like I'm just advertising instead
Yeah,
of
that's
I
fair.
mean, but isn't that kind
That's
of
kind of the
also
point of
the
Twitter.
Point of Twitter?
well, yeah, but I also would like to just tweet about
Show your work.
finished projects so that it
Yeah,
draws interest instead of it being annoying.
But I think
Totally
part of
do that.
what you need to think about too, honey, is you should post work in progresses. I feel like that would really help for
See,
getting you out there too, because
The problem with
it's
that
the
is that requires me to take pictures.
yes, and you need to get better at doing that.
I do have a new phone.
Yes, you do with a very nice
Ooh.
camera. You have a
I no
brand
longer
new
have a
fucking-
phone from 2005.
Yeah, it's true. You don't have
Aw,
an
that's a
iPhone 5
bummer.
anymore.
I have a well, I mean, I still have it. It still works just fine. But the battery doesn't last. I now have a brand spanking new iPhone that definitely didn't cause me the most extreme
Not my choice.
stress.
Yeah, it definitely was a hassle and a half to get that for you. I feel really bad.
Just the process of trying to
No,
actually make
so-
him agree to get a new phone. Or...
No,
No,
I told him not to get an iPhone.
No, it wasn't the iPhone. That wasn't the issue. I actually wanted.
know.
I wanted to try an iPhone. I've had an Android forever, and then I got an iPhone.
Oh, me too. I've never had an iPhone.
So, I have a brand spanking new one. I even bought a fancy case for it. But the problem is the one that I purchased. I bought secondhand online, and apparently it was under contract with another carrier, and the person paid their bill up until the point where eBay
30 days had
no
passed.
longer
Yeah.
allows returns.
And then
So,
they
How
stopped
did
paying
that
their bill.
happen?
oh, they paid their contract, and then they just stopped paying the contract, and the phone carrier that actually owns the phone, because it's under contract, locked the phone.
Locked it, bricked it.
Damn.
So
So it's
I had to-
It's not
I had
properly
to.
a
It was,
scam, but it's kind of a scam.
It was no, it was
Yeah.
100% a scam, and I had to. It was such a fight to get a replacement to make it work. Oh, and then they sent me a replacement that was also locked.
Yeah, that was on the insurance company though. That wasn't on the
So-
scammer.
Yeah, that was fun. I liked that. That was my
Kobold
favorite
was
part of that whole
upset.
situation. Definitely didn't have to wait another week.
Yeah, not having a phone for a week.
You don't
after
think it's
you've had
you don't think
phone
it's a
for-
lot until you realize, yeah, it is.
You're like, oh my god, wait, I actually do so much on my phone even when I don't think I do. It's kind of
That's,
conditioned to be
maybe-
like the go-to.
Maybe it's like a blessing in disguise. Like 1 week phone detox. That sounds actually pretty healthy.
Well, that's fine, except when your work requires you to
I
get
can't
back to them
log
via
into
a work
my
phone number.
I can't log in to get my paycheck unless I have a phone call in.
Yeah.
So when I try and
Unfortunately.
working for the government, you have to have my phone is registered. So in order to log into my essentially my clock in, they have to call my phone and I have to verify every single time. So not having a phone.
And when you don't have the
Hey, trust
phone-
me, I am not tethered at the hip. I don't barely use this. My other phone
I have
died
to teach him
quickly.
how to use it.
Yeah, I don't use. I text. That's about it. I don't really. I text and I watch YouTube.
Sometimes not even that.
Yeah, I'm really bad at that. I'm really bad.
So
at
you don't have a
replying.
work phone.
No.
No,
Oh,
it
and
has
they
to be
don't
done
pay
with
me
a
for
personal
this
phone.
either. By the way, they don't pay us for.
Oh.
Yeah. Wish they did. That'd be nice.
The American way.
I couldn't say it
Fuck you to
because-
everybody.
Because it's like always like, oh, I'm
Mark, I
European.
need
Why
you to
are you
help
doing
me.
this that way?
Yeah.
Infractions. I need to know
Okay.
what 1 inch divided by 3 is. And I need 3 even parts. I know it's gonna be 0.3.
Wouldn't that just be 1/3?
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 point.
You said in fractions. You mean in decimals?
No. Is it really just 1/3?
Because 1 divided by 3, that's 1/3. It's a third. Okay, Kobold, it's been a while since math.
Can't blame him.
Shit. Well, okay. So the problem with 1/3 is it doesn't work on a ruler like that, because this is in
Okay.
eighths, 16ths, and eighths.
Okay, so 1 in
So I need.
divided
What is
by 3 on a ruler.
it? It would be between.
Uh,
It would be between quarter and an eighth, no?
It says 15
I'm out
marks between
because
each inch.
inches are not my specialty.
Locate the point that is approximately 0.333 inches from the start of the inch on a ruler that is divided into 16ths. This point will be roughly between 5/16 and 6/16 of an inch, or 3/8 inch marks.
Oh, 3/8. Okay.
Inches are weird.
Yeah.
Well, I have millimeters.
4
I
plus
can do
4 plus
instead.
4 is 12. Thank
How
you,
many millimeters
Blister.
is this?
Thanks, Blister.
I didn't know that. An inch is 2.5 millimeters? I didn't know that.
1 inch in centimeters.
It's 8.4 millimeters.
It's
Roughly.
2.54
Are you sure?
centimeters.
Oh, those are centimeters. The millimeters are the little lines, right?
Yeah.
Fuck.
I was like, what do you mean?
I'm sorry.
okay, it's okay,
I'm
Kobold,
American.
you're
I
sick.
don't
You're
know
okay,
how the
you're
little
sick.
numbers work, okay?
No, Kobold, you're just sick. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, that's definitely. Yep, I'm gonna blame it on that illness.
Yeah, it's just
Okay.
you got your coffee. It's fine.
Okay, so I need 3/8. 16, so 1/8,
Uh,
2/8.
you have a day off today or
3/8.
something, hype? Or are you just up very late for you?
Both.
Ah,
Yeah.
Excellent.
Had work last day. Took a nap. Then watched Tabby stream. Then did laundry. And now I'm here.
I'm gonna be so real. You missed a lot in the collab.
Yeah. I didn't manage to watch the VOD yet.
It's very worth the VOD watch. My God, I don't think I've seen Tabby be that gremlin ever. It was wild.
She absolutely has it in her.
I'll say it was the closest to like a proper sleepover that I recall. Like, it's
That's what I thought.
crazy.
That's kind of what I thought. Good for her. Good for her.
Yeah,
From what I've
she had
seen
a great time.
from Echo and
Kokone.
Kokone, I feel like she's in good yet unhinged company.
Ah, yes.
Sounds like my
I was
kind of
gonna
crowd.
say in good hands. That's not correct, but no, honey, this is different. This is different. This is it's you would not fit into this crowd. It's very much a girls crowd.
You telling me I'm not a girl's
And
girl?
Yes, I'm telling you, you are very much not, and you are very much a cowboy who does not understand any.
That kind of interaction would be quite interesting, though.
I mean, I'm sure it would be. I don't think Kobold understands, though, in the same way what a crowd like that can be like.
Well, don't you
Kobold,
have
you need to be a
the-
freak to enter exactly, Maki.
I need to be a freak to enter?
Yeah.
Don't say you're a freak.
I'm a furry, does that count?
No. He's ace. No, he's not a freak. You also don't understand anime, honey, so I think that would be another. They're both
But
like
isn't
very
that the
anime
appeal?
VTubers.
But isn't that the appeal? Because for example, I love watching reactions from reaction YouTubers who just watch anime stuff for the first time and are like, "What the fuck is going on?"
Yeah, I'm sure it would be funny to watch, but I'm just saying, like, from an introduction standpoint, he wouldn't understand.
Look,
He
all
would
I know
be-
is do not watch Boku no Pico. That's all I know. I
Hey,
don't know
hey.
why, but I know not to watch it.
Yes, you very
I've
good.
never
you do
heard
not
of
watch
this
that.
show,
Don't
so
worry
I
about it.
will-
You do not need it. I can
I
explain
will-
to you
I
when you're
will-
older.
I can't,
I will promptly Google that.
No, don't do that.
I can't.
I will
can't,
tell you what it is in text.
I can't say why, but I remember there's a video. I'm not allowed to say a lot of the words from said video, but all I
I'm
know
sure
is
it
there's
is
3 men.
wholesome. Men is a stretch.
Okay, well there's 3 males,
Probably.
I think.
I'm gonna just stop you there, Kobold. We'll move on.
Superheroes?
No, that's Boku no. That's My Hero Academia.
Yeah,
Exactly.
exactly.
Thank you,
It's the
Blister.
Boku
Do not.
show. It's the
No,
Boku show.
no. If you want to watch an anime that has B in the name, that is okay. Watch Bo.
Hold on, you want to watch an anime that's got a B in the name? Just watch the B movie. That's an anime, right?
Hi, Tabby. Hi,
Like
Tabby.
jazz.
Welcome.
Hello, Tabby.
Hello, Tabby. I'm struggling.
I'm making you flustered.
No, that's not it at all.
That's why you don't look it up. I'm just giving you that, and I'm not giving you any more. Don't.
Probably I do know what it is. though.
Okay, you were playing. Okay,
Of course.
I got you. Okay. I was worried. I was just like, please do not look that up. I
you seen
guarantee
it?
you it will get you put on something.
Have
My
you
long
seen it? Hype?
travels around. I have.
We can plead the
I-
fifth. You don't have to tell him. That's an American law.
I'm not a-
That just means that you don't have to say anything. You can just choose not to answer, and it's legal. You don't have to answer.
this- I did see scenes, but I didn't continue watching. Let's say just that.
Ah. Okay.
Once the context was clear, let's say.
You were like, I'm out. Okay, goodbye.
Yeah,
No more,
yeah.
thanks.
Which is, I think, the most normal reaction to it. So
Yeah. It came from a different era of many different things.
well, imagine it coming out today.
No,
The backlash
it
would
wouldn't.
be
There would
crazy.
be, yeah, no, there's no way that it would be able to.
Yeah.
Yeah, Boku no Hero
Well, I
Academia.
think it would. think it would be able to come out. Just the backlash would be crazy.
Feel that way about most waifu collection anime. Depending on the one, yeah, I can.
The superhero. Still chuckle at that.
Yeah.
Now I have to figure out
Also, hello Tabby. I hope that you are doing well.
how
Forgive
to
the
braid.
hype is here.
Yay! I am here.
I have to figure out how to
Do you
put
need
this
me to resend you the video, hun?
Did I send you one of the like of a
No,
clothes
not of the
strand?
purse handle. I don't think.
No, I didn't think so. I didn't think I did. I'm pretty sure you just go under.
Yeah, he reached out and he was just like, "Do you mind if I pop on for a bit?" I was just like, "Hell yeah!"
That's always nice.
I find it very
Sure.
sweet that you're like, "Can I come on? Can I chat with you?
Yeah.
Hello,
n-
may I enter,
that's-
please?"
May I enter, please, into your burrow? This is now the.
Oh my
velvet
goodness.
You want to do what to my burrow?
I beg your pardon. Beg your pardon, hype.
burrow. What? What did I say?
What do you want to do to
Don't
my
worry
burrow?
about it. Don't.
No.
No.
Okay. I get it. The English
No, don't
language.
worry.
I'm
Uh,
sorry.
Many
I'm sorry.
innuendos, unfortunately.
Ich can only speak a little bit of English.
Ein bisschen?
Ein
Ich
bisschen.
spreche ein bisschen Deutsch.
Ich
aber-
spreche ein bisschen Englisch.
It's been a while. It's been a while. Ich habe 2 Jahre gelernt auf Deutsch.
Yeah, you always
aber-
tease the German. You always tease it.
Yeah, I only was able to do 2 years of it. Unfortunately, then the program went away. So I have I was in the top of my class. But I did not get to learn. I guarantee you I would have gone pretty far had I had the opportunity to continue it. My
I'm
teacher
sure.
at the time was lovely. She was beautiful.
Fuck, why do I watch so many shorts?
She was, baby, I don't know why you watch so many shorts. I can't help you with that.
What?
I tried to. I was like, let me just look up the video that I watched earlier today. 120 shorts
That's-
later.
Oh no, that's genius,
Yeah.
Gran. A German YouTuber who makes bread all day, and every video he starts with gluten tag. That's awesome.
pretty funny.
I love that.
It's pretty good. Pretty good.
But yeah, my German teacher back in high school, she was a former supermodel. She was gorgeous. She had this big, beautiful afro. She was like 6'5", just beautiful woman. And she was so cool. She was so like, listen, a lot of the German in these books is very old German that if you go to Germany and you talk like this, you will be made fun of. So I'm going to teach you the current German because she was from Berlin. And she had all kinds of interesting stories that she'd tell us. She was very cool. But I only got to have her as a German teacher for 1 year before she had to go back from her work visa.
Go back to being a supermodel.
I mean, she could have still been that. That would have been sick for her, but I think that was like she had retired from that to become a teacher overseas to help people learn German, which I thought was really neat.
It's a specific dream, but I appreciate it.
Yeah. Furthering her education to help other people, which I think is really neat.
Hell yeah. How's Kobold doing on the language side? Do you know any other languages?
Ich
aside
spreche
from
ein bisschen Deutsch.
Yeah.
You learned some Duolingo
Via
German.
Duolingo.
That's fine. I feel like Duolingo is always a good start.
A good
I do
start, but he doesn't
um,
know where to go from there.
I do speak fluent Spanish. I took 3 years of it in college, and I stayed in Mexico for a time, and then I lost a bunch of it and relearned it. So I speak warehouse Spanish, or kitchen Spanish is what a lot of people call it. Basically,
Informal.
the equivalent of the American.
Change over from like the proper European Spanish. But
Oh, I think the stream has crashed.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
broke.
Stream broke. Oh, what do you mean stream
hold
broke?
I think we're back.
Are we back?
Okay, we're good.
I think so.
We're good. That was weird. I wonder if there was a spot in the song that... did it just go black screen, or did it buffer for a
Not
minute?
Buffer, I think.
Okay.
That's weird. Because it didn't... I know it's not on my end, because I've got 900 up and down at the moment for internet.
That is a
Sometimes
great
it's just
one,
an OBS
Backroom.
issue as well.
It could just be
Backroom
OBS.
said-
Yeah.
Backroom said OBS is now turning into an obstacle.
Yeah.
Obstacle. Yeah. Good job. Good one, Backrooms.
I like it.
Well, at
Boy
least it's
saying
back.
we love Kobold in German was enough to break us.
The German collab is real.
Oh my God. Wie cool ist das bitte?
How that thing
Ein
became-
Kobold und ein Butler und Fortnite. No, it's and we can play Fortnite. Yippee!
and drink cola. Yippee!
I love it. He's so happy. He just wanted to.
Happy?
That kid is 30 years old now. I'm just...
I know he did so good notes. He was so excited. I get to drink Coca-Cola and I get to play Fortnite. Mom told me I could. Let's go. Yippee!
That thing became a meme still.
So
Like,
happy
what
though.
become great memes nowadays is just completely beyond me.
That's fair. Yeah. I think that's valid. I don't understand a lot of the newer stuff, but I also am kind of in the in-between age-wise where, like, I grew up understanding a lot more of the internet culture than Kobold did. Then again, Kobold is a special case.
There's still so many internet corners that we probably don't even know about.
Yeah, mine and Kobold's never touched. The corners did not touch. We were two parallel lines. We never interacted up until art.
Yeah, that's why, again, I crave when some separate worlds collide. I really like that. Just to see the
Yeah.
reaction. Like
Well,
non-anime
sometime-
fans just reacting to the craziest of shit. Just really enjoy that.
I feel like in some cases it can go really, really sour. And in some cases, like me and Kobold, it can work out because neither of us really understands each other's hobbies, but we're just like, oh, cool. You like that? Okay. I may not get it, but that's cool. You got your own thing to do. And then you never feel crowded because everybody's got their space.
For example, like, is it?
For example, like, he does not... I brought him into the VTuber space. He had never watched a VTuber before. He had never seen an
Farley
anime
showed me
before I
Tabby.
showed him Cowboy Bebop. I showed him Tabby first. And he really stuck around. And, like, I don't know jack shit about cars, but he's taught me a lot about cars. He doesn't...
Nice.
He doesn't have much on the internet side, aside from him and his eternal love of Star Wars, where we watched the entire chronological Star Wars everything. It took us 2 years, and we're not even fully all the way through.
No, that's because there's a lot.
Well, Disney keeps
I'm
adding
not-
more.
Not a lot for 2 years, mind you. I feel like
Well,
you can get through it in like.
Well, let me tell you, Hype.
Solid
Have
2
you heard of the
months.
rule of two?
well, no, I'm not talking about. No, Hype, you don't understand. I'm not talking about the movies only. I'm talking about
no,
the
everything.
movies, the spin-offs, the TV shows, the animated stuff, all of the Lego films, the knockoff
Even
animated
the Lego.
Even the Lego
Ewoks.
films. Hey, let me tell you, the Freemaker Adventures, fantastic bit of media.
Actually, pretty good. Yeah, it's Lego, but they did great.
I feel like the Lego
But-
ones are surprisingly really solid.
Yeah, it's because they get so much. The games, yes, in fact.
Games as
and we
well.
were watching it all not in release date order, but in chronological according to the canon of Star Wars, because Kobold is a nerd and loves all of like he's read all of the books. He has
I have
the
in fact read
comics.
all of the books.
Ah,
I've read
He
every
is
bit of media that
passionate.
exists. I might actually be insane. I know just as much Star Wars history as I do U.S. history, and that's sad.
and that's saying something considering everybody thinks he's a time traveler. But yeah, no,
that's-
it was.
That's
It was a
impressive.
lot.
I think I did this wrong.
I still don't know that I love Star Wars, but I mean, it was fun. I would like to continue watching more of the stuff. I think the part we left off on was when they started releasing Mandalorian.
No,
Um,
we watched the Obi-Wan series. And
Oh,
they-
right, we did watch
Acolyte. We
Obi-Wan.
never watched Acolyte.
Well, that was the Ahsoka one, right, with Garfield.
No. Well, no, did we not watch Garfield?
Wait, with Garfield?
No.
Oh, okay. So
Ahsoka,
it's a
she-
okay. So anybody who watches, like, is a big Star Wars nerd, every single person I've ever met that watches Star Wars, you say Garfield, Jedi Master Garfield or Garfield, everyone knows immediately you're talking about Ahsoka.
I'll
Have
put
you-
it in
her
stream-related
colors,
chat.
her colors are just Garfield, and she's
I
kind of
don't
the
think
like
so,
the
but-
pet. She's kind of
why
like
do I just-
Anakin's pet of the Clone Wars, to be fair.
Why do I just
Yeah.
imagine Garfield eating lasagna in like a Jedi code with a blue lightsaber right
I've
now?
seen.
Yeah.
It's a green lightsaber. I'll have you know, but no, we've seen fan art of
But
that.
white now, thank you
Oh,
very
that's
much.
great.
Yeah, it's true. Her new one. But I put it in the stream-related chat in our server if anybody wants to see her. Yeah, we haven't seen her new series though, honey.
Yeah, I know.
We had stopped at the baby Star Wars stuff.
I couldn't watch any more of that. That was awful.
We couldn't
It
do
was
it.
so
They released it-
fucking
Oh.
bad. Oh my god.
It was literally children's media, honey. You
It
can't
was
expect
so.
it to be
But
like some
listen,
masterpiece.
listen. But you know what? Hold on. Fortnite has a bit of Star Wars media in it that is so stupid that unless you played Fortnite, you wouldn't have known any premise behind The Last Jedi.
Yeah.
Because there's the secret message that the Emperor sends out to the galaxy was only in a Fortnite event.
My nerd, everybody.
I'm just flabbergasted that Fortnite is such a phenomenon.
Now canon for. That means Hatsune Miku is canon now, hon.
Yeah, I know. Well,
In-
to be
in-
fair,
in-
Xenomorphs have been canon in Star Wars for a long time.
Yeah, that's true. The aliens from Alien, they technically are canon in Star Wars.
Now, okay, hold on. I must have done this wrong, because this is all fucked up.
What about Spaceballs? I
I love Spaceballs, but that is
He
technically
does.
not canon. But use the Schwartz.
don't think he would know what Spaceballs is.
I just made a reference to it.
No, but I'm saying I don't think Hype would know what Spaceballs is.
Oh,
I do not know what Spaceballs
my
is.
god, Hype, you need to watch it. It's the funniest shit. Have you ever seen The Venture Brothers?
Not that
I
I,
would
know
doubt it.
of.
It's an old cartoon.
Wait.
It only released in America, honey.
Really?
Venture
Yeah,
Brothers.
it's Adult Swim.
Yeah.
Have you seen
know that.
very old cartoon Johnny Quest?
Probably not. That was also America only.
I know that
though.
was also an American cartoon, but old cartoon, but
No.
no.
They don't air stuff from over here,
Well, I
over
don't
there.
know. I'm just trying to.
Well,
fucking-
some.
It's
well,
very select. Like, I feel like you don't really get as much crossed over media.
I mean, I
in-
could name some children cartoons that I've watched in my childhood, but they usually change the name also, so I don't really know the original title.
Yeah.
So that would be difficult to cross-reference.
Arse.
So which one? Star Balls? Wait.
Spaceballs.
It's funny.
Spaceballs is a film.
Spaceballs.
I
It's
would
like a
recommend
sci-fi
it.
parody. Oh wait, you might
I
actually
did
know
see
it.
that.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
I did see that.
It's a good show. It's a good comedy.
funny.
Spaceballs. Mel Brooks' verrückte Raumfahrt. That's a crazy.
Okay, how did I get this one perfect and this one's all fucked up?
Just switch your hands around, honey.
I don't. This is perfect. This one's all fucked up. What did I do wrong? I can't even put it back.
What did you do right on the other one?
I don't know.
Oh, honey. That's real. That's fair. You know, I get that way too when I'm coloring an eye or something, and I'm like, how did I fucking do that? Why is that cool? Why did that one work, but
How
the
did
other
I
ones
draw the
didn't?
cool S in leather? I don't understand. How do I undo?
You probably
I like
miscounted the
I
flips.
like
Hi,
the
Ella.
hands. I like the hands are just like, huh?
Yeah. He's like, what?
Okay, I got it back to
Hello, Ella.
basic. Hello.
I'm glad we got to hang out.
Oh, I just
Hello.
found Yippee jazz version. I love the jazz version.
It's so funny.
Was it jazz version?
Yeah,
There's a
somebody
jazz
composed a jazz version of it to play over the top of the kid. It's really funny. I'll have to show you after stream.
It's my favorite version.
I have a question for you, Hype. What kind of music do you like to listen to?
Mostly Annie songs, like J-rock and J-pop.
Oh, you really are a little weeb.
No. I like
Aw.
Eurobeat, hell
Okay.
yeah!
What would like
But
Zero
I'm-
be?
I was waiting for it. I was like, say Eurobeat, say Eurobeat.
Eurobeat. Yeah, I really like Eurobeat.
Deja vu.
But I'm open to everything. Like whenever people ask me what I really like, I'm just like, yeah, sure, those are my preferences, but not against listening to anything. Like,
I'm about the same way.
yeah,
Kobold is very
even,
specific,
like,
I feel.
like German folk songs or whatever.
Ooh. Have you
or
ever heard of
rap.
Tic Tac Toe?
Tic Tac Toe, the game.
No, the German band. There was a German band, and I don't know if it was the 80s.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Could if I heard a song, I feel like I.
They had one that was like,
Oh, Spiegel. Wait, it's a recent one, right? Oh, yeah, it's 5 years.
yeah, not super long. I was showing them
finde-
to Kobold the other day. There was one where it's like, I wish I were as dumb as you or something like that. It's
Oh yeah, I do remember this band. Like classic hits like "Ich finde dich scheiße," which translates
Yeah.
to "I think you're crap."
I feel like the idea, the concept of like German hip hop is funny to me. Just in a way of like, hip hop is so very Americana, and I feel like hearing "sexy, hexy" is just really funny to me in the context of hip hop. Du bist ein sexy, hexy. And then there was like something about your name is Fanta because everybody wants you. It's silly. It was silly and fun.
Yeah, I think fun is a good word to describe it. It's
not
not
super
unusual
Did I do
for
it?
me.
Fuck it, I did it well enough.
Good
Really?
job, hon.
Let's go.
I'll take it. I'll take that. That's close
This
enough.
is your music of choice, Kobold.
Believe it or not, it's not country.
Depends on the country, honey.
I
Good
like
night, Gran.
some older country music,
Take
but
care, Gran. Hope your starter goes good.
big fan of like 80s metal.
Ooh, yeah.
We were listening to Big Band in the car the other day.
It's because it was on the radio.
Yeah, I know. You have it tuned
It keeps
to
me
a
calm in
50s radio
traffic, okay?
A
So
50s
stuff like
radio
Metallica,
station.
or
No, he doesn't like Metallica.
I don't like Metallica. I like their instrumentals. I don't care for the lead singer's voice. That's just
I feel like a lot of his
anything.
older stuff, it was pretty high, and I can see how that would be a little... Have you heard any of his more recent stuff?
No, because I don't. Well, it's the same reason I don't like System of a Down. I don't like the guy's voice. beautiful music,
Hmm.
but his voice is just irritating to me.
Plague Bunny said bluegrass.
I do fuck with bluegrass. But then again, I play the banjo a little bit, so
Bluegrass is a genre of American music.
it's like
That would,
Oh,
hillbilly music.
Yeah.
To give you the best answer.
yeah, a bit like hillbilly music. It's got a lot of varied styles in it, but it normally has.
it's a genre of American roots music. developed in
Imagine
1940s.
banjo, somebody blowing on a jug, washboard.
On the more traditional, yeah. Modern bluegrass is a bit different.
Oh. Interesting choice of
Spoons.
instruments.
My grandfather played the spoons.
You play the accordion.
I do play the accordion.
You have an accordion. It's very pretty.
Ivory keys.
What other kinds of stuff do you listen to? You listen to a lot of
I love. I've really gotten into like new disco and vaporwave and synth pop. I like
Oh.
cyberpunk style music. I love it. Scandroid, fucking love them to death.
yeah, Scandroid is pretty neat.
Scandroid, the Midnight.
It's just so few and far between, unfortunately, with bands that are in that.
Oh, I know. Well, some. I won't say all, but some of The Weeknd.
I do like The
has that
Weeknd.
same kind of vibe that I fuck with.
Yeah. Future cowboy, Lister says. You are now a future cowboy. You've been upgraded, Kobold.
But I also occasionally listen to like old style Western music. So like
We need to show them the clown trap.
stuff from like, oh god no, I hate that music. Okay, to explain that, I have an 8-track player in my car,
Okay.
and some of the music,
He chose to put it in.
it's not that I chose to, it was either that or nothing.
We could have figured out cassettes.
It was either that or
Old
nothing.
school cassettes.
So, one of the 8 tracks that I was able to locate came in a box set. It's just straight up fucking clown music, and I hate it. What about what about Farley? What about the Canadian that is that fantasizes about being
He
an
is
American
insane.
patriot?
He had his thing, and I do not get it. He like it. All of his quote unquote music is literally just him talking over like patriotic sounding instrumentals and like eagles screeching, and he's just some Canadian dude. Just talking to himself about the
How
injustices of
wonderful
men
that America
and
is.
the
or whatever.
forefathers, and yeah, he's totally an Ameriboo, and I'm. It's
That's a
just so
thing.
wild.
Hold on, wait. That's a thing.
Yeah, it's not a commonly used term, but I have definitely seen it used towards. It's like Yankee culture in Japan, where they have like they're really into America. And they have like motorcycle. Yes, Yankee culture. They dress up like Americans, and they're like loud and belligerent, and will be like
Okay.
rude
All
and
right.
shit.
Well, I'm starting to feel offended.
They dress up like motorcycle gangs, and they hang out. They're normally the kind that has like the JoJo pompadour, and they'll wear like leather and like old like Rolling Stone shit, and it's I like learning about the subcultures of fashion that Japan has. So like it's really fascinating to me to learn about these kind of like these subsets of people where like they've found themselves really enjoying this one aesthetic and then just wearing it all the time.
That's why I think I'm gonna do well in Japan when I go.
like Bunny said, like listening to Johnny Rebel in the Deep South.
Okay.
Yeah, kind of like that.
So,
Kind of like that.
unironic, I actually do not the Deep South, but the Dead South. I
Dead
like
South's
their
bad.
music, but I'm pretty sure it's satirical against, you know, I fucked my sister kind of music.
Yeah.
Wait, what? What?
There's a stereotype.
Okay, there's a stereotype
for-
about people from like the South being in relations with their family.
Their
Oh,
cousins
yeah,
or
it's
their
like
sisters and stuff.
the Alabama.
Yep,
thing.
exactly,
Yes,
exactly.
exactly.
So this band
And that band
is
is a
a
parody
country
of that.
band, but it all it does is make parody jokes about I made love to my sister, but she's also my mother.
I heard one the other day. It wasn't from that band, but it's the "I'm My Own Grandpa," where like a dude
Oh, that's an oldie.
got with a lady,
That's
and
an
she had a
oldie.
daughter, and the daughter and the
Married his
dude's
father.
dad got married, and they had a kid who was then his uncle,
God.
but also his grandkid. And
Yeah, that song's from
then
the 60s.
his son. Yeah, it's silly. It's a good parody song, but it's like this whole thing of like a lineage of family where none of it's incest. All of it technically is fine, but
No, it's not.
dude becomes his own grandpa.
Okay.
Americans.
Yeah.
I'm beginning to get more insight. It's very educational.
I hope we're
Listen,
not educational
all I'm
on
saying
that
is
front.
second cousins are legal. No, I'm kidding.
No. Kobold, no. We end up like the Habsburgs that way. They're already enough of a problem. They don't need to be over here too. Oh man. You know,
Just people
It-
being people.
it gets made fun of a lot, and I'm sure there is
I hate the
some-
fact that it
basis
gets
in
made
it.
fun of a lot, but it's true.
Yeah, there is definitely basis in the
Yeah, no, it's
The whole
definitely yeah,
thing.
no, it's true. I mean, well, the best way I can describe it is Top Gear did that one episode where they went to Alabama and wrote like "I'm gay" on the side of a truck in Alabama, and then got chased out of Alabama like by gunfire.
yeah. There's a lot of
That's real. That happened.
America's America, man, America.
Stick to
Anyway.
the coasts. It's
Yeah,
less rural.
agreed.
I'll take that into consideration whenever I decide.
So
to...
if you do come over, we'd love to hang out with you and have a couple drinks just to hang out.
I know, but
Hell yeah.
the probability of me coming over is pretty low.
Oh, but what?
Oh man.
Because I'm not the travel guy. I'm very content with just staying home in my own, like, four walls.
Sounds like I have to go there.
You're both Chi. Gotcha.
I feel like I am more botchy than Tabby.
You know,
To
I
be-
kind of
to be
agree.
completely
You
fair.
do get very shy about like talking to people. Like you're like, well, I don't want to be a bother, so I'll just not talk to people, and it won't
Is
bother
that-
them.
Does that also mean that I'm? Does that also mean botchy? I'm not really sure what botchy actually
Yeah,
means.
bocce is
I'm
more
pretty sure
like
bocce
antisocial,
is,
like
is an Italian
honey.
game where
Yeah,
you
no,
throw balls
stop
at-
it. Not that one.
I'm
We're not
kidding.
talking about him clanking his balls around. Shush. But no, bocce, I'm pretty sure is just being antisocial and like afraid of reaching out to people to like deal with I don't know, just like social stuff. You get really worried about social stuff, and so it's easier to just be at home.
In a way, yeah. I just. How do I explain
Just-
that?
Let me
I am
not
not.
light this wicker
I'm
on
not.
fire.
I'm also very uncultured. So, for example, even in Germany, I've very rarely got out of my home city, and like work colleagues and all these, or like friends back in the day always were like, oh, where'd you go for vacation? And I was like, home.
I didn't
Oh, why
go
don't you
anywhere.
go out to like the beach or or visit the city. I'm like, why?
Which beach?
Because it's fun, and you can see different buildings and like culture, and I'm like, okay. But...
Abby, why you calling our viewers a hoe? Why you calling Zila a hoe? That's rude.
Zila.
Damn.
Oh, Zila. Tabby is on fire.
Nah, you're good, Zila. I'm pretty sure.
I'm pretty sure. I'm not 100%.
I'm pretty
sure,
sure
but
you're
pretty
fine.
sure.
Did somebody just call me a hoe? Yeah, and a whale. God, I missed that movie.
But I'm the same way. I know I come across as very social, but I have had a very not social life. I don't really ever get to travel. Like, I didn't start going to places until after I was with Kobold, and we've only been together for 4 years, and I'm 28 now. So I spent years and years just essentially in my room. I didn't have a driver's license, didn't have a job, didn't have anywhere to go. Was basically just here all the time for like three or 4 years before I even got my first job. And so I 100% understand how rough that can be, and then you get the judgment from other people of like, well, why don't you just leave? Why don't you just go do something? It's just like, I'd love to, but I can't.
I force myself to be social.
I know.
Very much
You are more
antisocial,
of a...
But
Yeah.
I've said it before. Why? At least I've told Tabby. I don't know if I said it on stream, but I basically, when he was basically a brother to me. When my cousin died, I took it upon myself to be a socialite. Because he was very much the opposite of me. He was very social, and I said, well, he's gone, so I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna
Carry
be
on
that.
his memory.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So I forced myself to be social.
It's hard.
It
You
sucks.
definitely want to go back in.
I
Still
want
a
to
lot.
stay
Still
inside.
force it?
I don't. Yeah, I force it. I continually force it. I'm really bad at talking to people, which is why I very rarely respond to messages, because I'll see them, but I don't respond to them right away.
And then when you don't
to my
respond-
messages.
I try
Right,
to, but it takes me a while. I try to be
and then
pretty pertinent,
sometimes-
but like it's not. And then I get like in my head if I don't see I do the thing where like I'll respond or whatever, and then I'll go, fuck, did what I just say, was it offensive? Shit. Should I delete that? Shit.
Or you'll... Yeah, I have to coach him out a lot of the time when he talks to you or Tabby or May, where he'll be like, oh, they hate me
because I don't
want
want to be annoying.
Yeah, oh, they don't like me anymore. And then I have to be like, no, you're fine.
They're
They
kinda
probably
like
just taken a
me,
minute.
just a
Yeah.
Even more overthinking, because
Yeah.
I do have the problem as well, like reaching out at first. So I'm very comfortable when we're in the conversation, and I feel like, okay, I'm welcome, but it's
Yeah.
hard to get to that point.
Yep,
I feel like
I get it.
That's my struggle.
That's exactly how he
I did do that to you,
deals.
Tabby. I'm so sorry.
Well, and also part of that is you will get
I
into
did that
these
like halfway
modes.
through. Like I said something, and then I was like, "Oh God, I'm sorry. Was that offensive? I apologize."
Yeah, poor Kobold.
Yeah, my
But
defense.
he also
I
gets
was making fun of children at the time, so
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's Tabby. She doesn't give a shit. That's fine.
She's unhinged.
But no, he also gets into these moments where, like, he'll see a message and he'll think he responded to it, or he will have the intention to respond to it, and then he forgets, and then he's just
and then
like,
I can never respond because it's too late.
yeah, because he's just like, well, I made
They'll
them
hate
feel
me
like
if I
was
respond at this point.
Yeah.
It's been 3 days now. I've seen this message for 3 days. They know I've seen
And
it. I can't respond to it now. I can never talk to this person again.
It's really hard for him, and I have to
Yeah,
like coach him out of it.
I relate. That's why I always So, for example, when someone responds to me, it's like, "Oh, I'm sorry for."
Oh my god. I
not
didn't know my
texting or, like,
neighbor's
forgetting.
name for the longest time. And I avoided him like the plague because I didn't know what his name was, and he knew mine.
And you didn't want to have to ask. Yeah.
And I was like, he already told me what his name was. It's been 5 years. It's gonna be so weird if I go, by the way, what's your name?
Okay, yeah, I kind of relate to that. Okay, it's a bit awkward.
Yeah.
And then, like, I got his mail one time, and I was like, sick! And
Now I know his name.
now I know what his name was, and I looked at the mail, and I'm like, that's definitely not the name he gave me. I don't know how to pronounce this.
That's a conundrum.
Yeah.
Did you
Kobold.
solve it, or are you still?
No, I know what his name is now. So my dad called him by his last name, which is why I didn't know what his. And I'm not gonna dox him, but he called him by his last
I
name.
just wanted to say, don't say it.
I'm not gonna say
Yeah,
what it is,
no.
but he called him by his last name forever, and I went. So I just assumed that was what his name was. I had no idea what his real name was, and when, you know, I had no idea what was going on. I was like, well, fuck, I don't know what his name is. And then when I get his mail and it's not even close, I'm like, oh no. So I literally just went, oh my god, I think I tricked my mom into asking him what his name was. Or it was either that, or I
Made
asked
somebody
him
else do
how
it.
to spell his name when I put it into my phone. I was like, oh, I need your number in case I get your mail again. How do you spell your name again?
Oh, smart.
And
Smart.
tell me
was a
why.
s-
And
yeah,
I'm not doxing him because he's like, oh yeah, my American name is Bill. How the fuck do you not
Yeah.
spell Bill right?
And then he feels
And
like
I'm
an
like-
asshole because he had to
I'm
ask.
like, oh, I'm sorry.
I'm dumb. I apologize.
Is that spelled with a P or?
There's a B.
I love Tabby's.
That
Oh.
Is that one
Oh.
L or three?
Yeah, Kobold struggles. He comes across really confident, and he comes across.
I am not confident.
Like,
I'm gonna tell you right now,
smart,
I am not
and
a
he's-
confident man.
a very fragile
I'm real
boy.
good at faking it. Fake it till you make it.
Yeah, fake it till you make it, until it becomes real.
Is it 1L or 2?
Is it 7 L's? What? I'm
slightly
sorry. I'm
confused.
stupid.
Well, no, I'm not asking what the mail was. I understand that it was probably a bill, but like, what's your name?
It's funny because I think it was a bill actually.
I've got the opposite problem with you, honey. I'm too talkative with people. Like,
You certainly are, including strangers on the train.
well,
And I don't
know,
mean the
she
train.
was
I don't mean the
nervous.
the 21-hour train. I mean like the regular commute train where people regularly get stabbed.
Listen, people just I like talking to people. I don't get a chance to talk to people, and so I take
except
advantage of
you
the little
don't
bits
look
I
at anyone
get.
on that train. You just keep your head down and you ignore them. They don't exist,
Well, I
and
didn't
neither
know.
do
It was
you.
my first time. Today I had an interesting experience on the train.
That woman also has
please
no
do
idea
tell.
what was going on.
She'd gotten on at one of the stops. She was only set to go on for like 2 stops on the train. And she looked a bit nervous, and she was just like, excuse me, have you ever ridden this train before? And I was like, yeah, I take this one quite
I'm
frequently.
so
She was
glad.
like,
I'm
Oh,
so glad it wasn't
okay.
me because I've been like, don't you know what kind of train this is?
no, honey. I was being nice. She was very confused, and she was just asking for. I was just asking for help. Also, hi, you black.
You'd fit
Yeah,
so.
Hype's here.
You'd fit so well. You'd fit so well in Germany.
Well, that makes me
I feel like
happy.
that's a proper. I feel like that's a proper German response.
Anyway, so she was just like, "Oh, have you ridden this before?" And I was just like, "Yeah, I ride it all the time." And she was just like, "Oh, okay." And I was just like, "All right, since this is your first time, pretty clearly, I'm just gonna tell you, if you need something to eat or just don't want to sit in these seats, there is an observation car 1 car up. There's a cafe down in the middle of it that you can go into. Everybody's able to be there. You can sit on the upper half. There's windows over the whole ceiling, so you can like look outside.
You're
and then
basically explaining everything.
Yeah, and I was just like, and then there's a restroom downstairs in the middle of our car here. So if you need that, you got that too.
And
she's
then
like,
she
"Oh."
does something stupid.
No, hold on, honey. Hold on, I'm talking. So then she's just like, oh, would you mind switching seats with me so I can have the window seat? And these are assigned seats, but I was like, she's only on for 2 stops, so I'm not gonna make her first trip on the train be sitting in the middle of an aisle.
Well, she should have paid for that ticket, I'm just saying.
Well, you don't pay for specific tickets. You get assigned them when you get on the train. You don't get to choose your seat. Has 2 floors. Blister. But yeah, no, and I was just like, yeah, sure, I'll switch seats with you. It's just a couple stops. I don't mind. She's like, okay, thank you. And so she gets in. I sit down, and she's like, if I bug you too much, just tell me to shut up. And I'm like, no, you're fine. And then she was just like, well, what kind of food is there in the cafe car? And I was just like, well, they have like sandwiches and burgers and grilled cheese and like cup of noodle and chips and stuff, and they've got sodas too and coffee if you need it. And she's like, oh, okay. Do you think there would be seating in there? She's like, I look over and I'm like,
Probably not.
I don't know if there would be right now because there's a lot of people going, but maybe in a little bit if you see people coming out, they'll probably have a couple seats open up. And she was like, oh, okay, I'll think about it. And I was sitting, and I could feel she was shaking, like she was very nervous and just anxious to be on the train for the first time. And so I was just like, I'll give her space. I'll let her have the 2 seats that we've got here, and then she can just have it for the 2 stops. So I got up, and I was just like, I think I'm going to go see if there's any seats open. I've got some lunch that I brought with me just in case. She's like, oh, hey, if you fly, I'll buy. And I was just like, what? And she's just like, yeah, if you go, I'll buy something. And I was just like, do you want me to like grab it for you? She's like, would you mind grabbing me some food from the cart? I'm like starving. And I was just like, yeah, I don't mind. What do you want? And she's just like, could you get me like one of the grilled cheeses and then just one of the regular sandwiches? And I'm like, yeah. And then she's just like, awesome. Okay, feel free to get yourself something too. And then she puts a fucking $100 bill in my hand.
I would have never gone back.
It's been 10 minutes. It's been 10 minutes.
I
don't have my name on the seat.
I wouldn't have gone back.
And I'm...
that would
I was
been...
like...
Thanks for the tip, lady.
No, she wasn't acting like she was on something, Ella. She was just... It wasn't like the kind of nervous that you get when you see people on like meth or crack.
And
or
you think that
whatever,
that's like...
Because I've dealt with
that
this.
gives me old lady vibes, but this woman was apparently
She was
our
like
age.
maybe in her 30s. She was like maybe in her 30s. And she was very polite, but she pulled out her wallet and she had like all this money in there, and she just hands me her money.
She's
She's
just
like,
trying to get
enough.
robbed.
And I was just like, yeah, okay. So I go and I go
That's
down
one
and
of
I
those...
get her.
Oh!
I get her
Give me your
stuff
money.
and I get myself something
What?
small, and then I come back up and I set my stuff at a seat in that car, and I walk over to her with it. I'm like, oh, and I got you a knife and some mayo in case you wanted to put a condiment on your sandwich or anything, and I got some napkins too if you needed it. And I handed her back her change, and she's like, did you get yourself something? And I was just like, yeah, I got something small. She's like, awesome. And she's like, thank you. And then I walked back to the car, and I didn't go back until after she was off, and then I didn't have to sit with anybody for the rest of the trip. She is very lucky that I am a very nice person.
I'd have robbed her. I'm just saying.
Kobold, no!
Skim the top or something.
I would have
like,
robbed her.
I was just like, I don't know what to
What do
do
you
in
mean
this
oil
situation.
mummy?
Sugar mama, but it's an oil mama because she's just got all these bills. Like,
Damn.
I would have robbed her blind.
Just very
I-
gullible, I guess.
I don't know. I guess I just came off as really trustworthy.
That's
and,
one
like,
of those.
fair
Oh,
enough,
you're
I
not
am.
from around here, are you? Sure, I'll be back.
And like my thing is, she didn't. I didn't ask her anything about herself, but she asked me. She asked me about if I had been on the train before, and she asked me all the other questions about the train. But I was like, I didn't ask her anything about herself, and she was just like, "Oh, well, what do you do for a living?" I'm like, "I'm an artist. I've been a freelance artist for the past 3 years, doing pretty okay." She's like, "That's neat. What kind of art do you do?" And I'm like, "I do like character art for people and illustration work." And then she
Again, I
proceeds
would've hit her
to give
with
me
the-
$100 bill and ask me to buy her food for
Again,
her.
I would have hit her with the I draw
And to get myself something
hardcore
nice.
porn.
No. But like, the trust that woman had in me after I said that I was essentially a starving
This is why I'm not
artist,
allowed on the
to
trains.
hand me $100 bill, tell me to get myself something nice.
Maybe it's
And then
just
to
cheap
just-
change for her.
I guess.
Maybe she's just
I guess,
Maybe she's
but I mean,
stacked.
yeah,
Maybe
I guess.
she's just dumb.
But like, if
you don't just
anything-
give money away like that. I'm sorry. I don't care. I don't care if
Oh,
you're the
I'm not-
most friendly individual in the world. Ain't no way I'm giving you $100 and seeing you ever again. I mean,
I'm just saying, like, I didn't have my name anywhere on the seat. I didn't have any identifying thing. I didn't tell her my name. She didn't know me from anybody else. And, like, just to hand me that and be like,
I'd have
"Get
robbed her
yourself
blind."
I wasn't offended. I wasn't offended, Ella. I'll put that right out there. I was not offended by it. I was like, I don't want to spend your money. This is your money. So I had got like one of the cheapest things, and I was just like, oh, okay. She told me I could get a thing, so I got a thing.
see, that's the difference. I'd have got myself some fucking steak and lobster.
And she didn't even
I
count
can't
the
even eat the
change.
steak.
She didn't even count
Yeah,
the change.
she was. Those
She didn't.
$100
I asked her.
were-
I was like,
were
did she want
nothing
like a
for her.
receipt or something? No.
No, she didn't even ask for a receipt.
No, it was nothing to her. This was like cheap change. She was like, yeah.
If anything, this just shows
Get
that if you
yourself
guys
some-
give me your
get
money
yourself
and tell me to
something
get
nice,
something
tall
for you,
boy.
I will get that thing. And I will bring you back the change. I just, yeah, I guess it was small change for her, but like, yeah, it was just so bizarre. I've
It's-
never had that kind of thing happen to me.
I just,
Kobold
I just
definitely would've
realized
ran
what
away
you
with it.
said.
What?
Get yourself something nice.
I wasn't even offended. I was just like, oh okay. All right. Like,
Well, there are all kinds of different people. So
like she had looked at me for a minute before I had started to leave, and I was just like, I gotta get out of here before she tries to hand me this money. I don't want this. I don't know where
Yes, you
it came
do.
from.
Yes, you do.
I was just like, all right, I'll be eating in the food car.
That's
and
what
then
I
just
said.
walked away.
That's what I said, Ella. I was like, and you didn't keep the change? I'd have gone
was,
back.
like,
No, you know what?
flabbergasted.
I would have gone back and handed her like a tenner and said, "Oh yeah, the rest. It's a train. Train money. It's expensive on the train." She didn't get up and go check.
She didn't even count the change. She just was like, did you get yourself something? Awesome. And then put it back in her wallet. And I was just like,
Yeah, I bought an hour's worth of time at the bar.
let's just say she was lucky that you were there.
I'm a good person. I'm a good person, apparently.
I'd have rubbed
Kobold
that bitch
is
blind.
not.
I'd have rubbed that bitch blind. I'm sorry.
I mean,
I didn't even go hesitate. I would have took her money.
That was like one of those "what would you do" situations. Like,
Oh, you ain't from around
okay.
here, are you?
second she opened that wallet, it would have been gone in Oakland. Like,
damn.
I'd have been
saw
like, oh, you know,
not-
that's just the tax. You know, California is expensive and all. I'm gonna need another one of
God.
those.
I was like, I felt bad. I was like, I had initially thought of getting like a one thing, and I was just like, oh no, this is her money. I'm gonna get something cheaper so that it's not a problem. And I was like, it's not my money. She told me I could get one thing, so I'm getting a thing, and then I'm gonna bring it back to her. This is very odd for me.
It's
yeah,
very odd
it
in
was,
general. Who the hell
Yeah, I was
trusts
so
a stranger with a large denomination bill?
And she wasn't going to a big city.
Like, it's
either.
not
She
like
wasn't
giving
coming from
somebody
or
a
going
20
to
and
one.
saying, well, I'll probably never see that person again. Here's $100
It was
bucks.
it was a crisp hundo.
What? Yeah, I'd have took her money. I'm sorry. I'm not... Sorry, not sorry. I'd have took her money.
I wouldn't have took her money. I would be like, lady, you just gave me 100.
Thanks for the 10.
Give me a smaller
Fantastic.
denomination.
I would have said thanks for the
Yeah.
10.
Well, I thought it was a 10. I've never held 100. Like, I was like, I don't even know what the fuck this is.
What is this
lady,
Monopoly
this isn't
money?
Enough. Can you give me one more bill? It's not enough.
I'm too good of a boy. I can't help it. I am. Somebody told me very nicely when they were already feeling nervous, and I already felt kind of bad for them. I let them use my window seat, and they're like, "I'll buy you lunch." And I'm like, "Oh,
Welcome to Oregon.
And literally, it was we don't drive too good here, but we'll give you our fucking money."
No, welcome to
The
Oregon.
thing is, I'd like to believe that most people would have reacted like you.
I do not
But
think
still,
so.
I
but it's
disagree,
still
Hype.
pretty gullible. But
No,
it's still
I-
pretty gullible.
On a public train, no.
No, yeah, no, that's honestly speaking, I probably would have said, honey, I'm not taking your money. That's too much. But also, if she had insisted, I probably wouldn't have gone back.
My conscience, I wouldn't be able to sleep for 2 or 3 days, so I wouldn't even do that. But I would be like, excuse me, this is too much. I can't just walk off and go to the bistro or whatever.
In fairness,
I'm not
I
gonna
wouldn't have
lie.
talked to her at
from
all.
a stranger.
I'd have had my
Yeah,
headphones
that's
in.
fair.
Kind of true, yeah. That's fair.
I'm not gonna lie though. After the fact, I was just like, damn, I should have asked for a tip.
Something.
But no, I was
She bought
fine.
more food.
She got her sandwich. She was happy. She had her all of it, and then she got to go off 2 stations later, and then I got delayed for another hour and 45 minutes after that. I got punished by the world, but I
all's
did
well.
good.
Yeah, the world was punishing you. You should have took the money.
No good deed goes unpunished, you poor bastard. You have 60 cents in your bank account. What do you mean?
I
Take
gave this
that.
to you. Take the
She handed
money.
it to you. No stipulations.
You never would have
I
seen
would
this
never
woman
talk to
again.
people on a train, says Black.
I do. I talk to people on the train.
I
'cause-
actually, as little as I do commute with tram and train, or proper train for long distance, I really enjoy meeting new people on the train. I usually do first class, just more fancy.
Ooh, bougie boy.
They're super chill. They're super chill and very comforting and
Oh no, I'm
it's nice
coach.
to have.
I was on
nice to
coach.
have
I was base
good
level.
talk.
I paid $95 for that ticket, and I had a lady hand me $100 bill like it was nothing.
Lady, don't you know where you're at? This is Coach.
Bizarre situation. Why are you riding coach?
The hell's wrong with
Bring
you?
me my lunch, peasant.
Literally, I don't. I'm just flabbergasted that even happened. I have to tell somebody because I don't. I talk to people on the train because I'm on there for 21 hours. I'm bored as fuck. We don't get 4G all the way through, and if I'm gonna be sitting that close to somebody for that long, I might as well at least know a bit about them. I'll normally test the waters and be like, if they seem like they want to
Vibe
talk,
check,
I'll talk.
basically.
Yeah, but I don't bug people otherwise. I'll just keep my headphones in or act like I'm doing other things so that they don't have to worry about it. I will say, though, that the train is great if you like people watching, because you can just pop an earphone out and just listen to these conversations around you. And... What? You don't like that?
You don't like eavesdropping?
Well, because I do ride the local tram every day to work and back, and I usually sleep on there. But
got
back in
you.
the day, I still like listen to music or whatever, or just listen to other people. I can't do it anymore because my route, especially on early shift, is mostly with students or like
Oh,
school
gotcha.
kids. The shit they talk about, I cannot do it. I cannot. Like
I
the
can't handle-
relationship issues and who fucked with whom, and oh my god, did you hear what Rachel just did? And in the bathroom, and I'm like, oh my god.
What did
stop,
Rachel
stop.
do?
Don't be so loud. Why?
Skibbity skibbity.
What the hell
Why
did Rachel do?
Are you? Why are you saying that out loud?
No, hold on, hold on.
No,
Hype. Whoa,
Tram.
whoa, whoa, whoa. What did Rachel do?
It's just an example. It's just an example.
They smoke? Did she do coke?
On the
She
in
find
the
a blow?
train bathroom?
Everything.
No, not in the
don't have
train
tram.
bathroom.
No, trams don't.
His
have
is like the BART, basically,
Okay.
but a fancier BART, and where
Okay.
you can
well,
get first
all right.
class
I don't,
seats.
well, hold on.
that. No. The tram is just like the
Local
normal
transit.
Tram. Like
Yeah. The trains that I'm taking are like they're they go
Continental
between
Express.
states, intercontinental,
oh,
or not not intercontinental, but continental. Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I'm just grumpy, and I don't like.
Oh,
I fixed
you're
it
like
for
you
that.
stupid children, stop talking.
In a
Please.
way, yeah. I realize every day that I'm getting more and more older.
You're
I fixed
slowly
the
becoming a
basket.
crotchety old man.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh,
I hate the TikTok generation.
good job, Kobold. Those leather handles look
Actually,
nice.
they're surprisingly sturdy.
Hell yeah.
Good
Good
work.
job.
Look at him working away while we're over here shooting the shit.
Oh, I'm enjoying the conversation. You know, we're good.
I'm glad you do.
You definitely would have taken that lady's money.
It,
Having a
I'd
lot
have
of
thought
fun.
about it. Listen, I was a Boy
glad.
Scout. I probably would have given it back.
You would have taken it. You would have ran for like a minute and then been
Probably.
like, nah.
Now, I would have walked into the next room and then thought, did she
Yet.
really just...
Hmm.
Hmm.
The
What
dilemma. Hmm.
I have two options.
I could use the 100.
Or I could use the 100.
If I bring it back, she may reward me.
I received no reward. I got a
You got scammed.
I got a very cheap sandwich, and I didn't ask for anything.
That's what I'm
the
saying.
reward
I
was-
would have said, "Oh, I got myself something, but you only gave me a 10, so I had to buy some stuff." And I would have said,
No, I'm not
I would
like
have
that.
tried to
I
get
couldn't do
more.
that. I don't know if it's just because
Farley.
I don't know if it's just
You-
because I grew up extremely poor, but like other people's money means a lot to me, and so like I don't want to take advantage of that because like even though she was willing to just hand out 100 like that, I don't know if she realized that she did. I don't know if that was her intention, and I don't want to take advantage of that situation because she seemed like she was already in kind of a.
At the very least, did you hit her with the "I wouldn't give people my money on the train"? By the
No,
way,
I didn't talk
were
to her
very-
after
I would've
that.
said, you were very lucky that I brought this back. I would have been straight
that's
up
fair.
front with her. You were very lucky I brought this back.
Did
Because
like
Fair.
teach her about the safety
Because
on the train
honestly,
since
honey-
she had
Yeah,
never been on it
yeah.
before?
I
That's
could have
fair.
never come back. I could have walked all the way to the next car, and you would have never seen me again.
Yeah.
Arguably,
That's
I
fair.
probably should have. I did get an opportunity to scam, and I am too good to do that. I feel like you would be like me too, Blister. I hope so.
But you received kindness
I can still hear you guys. I'm just not gonna be
I
able to
guess.
talk. I'm gonna get a drink.
And
I need a
warmth.
break.
and a funny fuzzy
honey.
feeling in your stomach.
Yeah, and
That's
then
just gas.
well, the warm fuzzy feeling in my stomach and an extra hour 45 onto my commute. That's fine.
It's worth it, right? It's worth it.
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah.
You did the right thing.
I
That's-
did. I did.
Yeah.
I have had many choices recently where I could have done the arguably not morally right thing, but the legally correct thing, and
I mean, taking the money wouldn't be the legally correct thing either.
No. Well, it's dubious on that.
Yeah.
But
you did
I
the
have
right
had-
thing. And I
I've
do
had a
believe,
couple of those.
and I do hope that most people would have also.
Yeah, I would love to think that too. I just know people. I got mugged for $1 of McDonald's money. Like, I don't trust that people wouldn't be like that. I'm gonna be
Oh
real.
no, not the McDonald's money.
Yeah, I had $1 when I was in high school, and I was the kind of person that always gave my lunches to the other kids who didn't have lunches because I felt bad and I had grown up really poor where I couldn't afford school lunches. And I had brought $1 for myself because I was just like, okay, maybe I'll treat myself and actually eat something this time. And this lady, everybody knew that I was like the nice kid who gave everybody shit. And she comes up and she's just like, give me your money. I was like, what? And I was like, she was like, yeah, give me your money. I was like, are you serious? And I had my other friends there with me. At least I thought they were friends at the time. And they didn't do fucking anything to help me. And she fucking sees that I only have $1 and she's like, well, that's not worth anything, and throws it on the floor. And I'm like, okay,
Damn.
why'd you fucking ask then, bitch?
That's rough.
I'm like, fuck you too. I didn't want to give you my money. What? I spend this shit on other people all the time. Why are you fucking with me? The one person who like actively gives other people food and like is nice. Why are you like this?
I'd have whooped your ass.
People, man.
You'd have whooped her
I'd
ass.
have whooped your ass. I'm sorry.
I wasn't the
No
I wasn't the
hesitate-
kind of fight.
Oh no, I fought constantly. I was
I know you were a little shit in
constantly
school.
in fights. So I, believe it or not, I was very, very much a
I
runt
believe it.
of a child. I was very knobby
Quite
as a kid.
delinquent.
Yeah.
I was a delinquent. But I was very quiet until somebody tried to mess with me because I grew up with the whole sticks and stones vibe. So my dad said, "Yeah, anytime somebody fucks with you, don't let them push
Beat 'em
you
up."
around." I was like, "Okay."
He
Sure.
shouldn't have told you that. He should never have told you
And
that.
the problem
that was a
is,
terrible
no,
thing to
no,
do
no,
to
no.
you.
So half the time, like there would be like these big groups of kids who would try and gang up on me, and I would whoop all of their asses and get in trouble. I was almost expelled from elementary school. I was almost expelled from middle school, and I got in trouble a couple times in high school. So much so that like I even one time told on myself after I socked somebody in the face so hard in high school, like their lips started just gushing blood, and I went, I didn't actually mean to hit you.
You're like, that was fucked up of me.
I'm gonna go tell a
on
teacher
myself
because
now.
I actually don't
Yeah.
want to get in a fight right now.
Not in
Damn,
a
that was
mood right
fucked of
now.
me. I'm gonna go tell
In
on
my
myself.
hold on.
BRB.
In my defense, right? Instead of I didn't like punch him. I meant to push him, but he was kind of a shorter guy, so I ended up like hitting him with the palm of my hand, like right in the nose.
You fucking monk punched him?
I monk punched him, yeah. Like, I guess I
Open
hit him
fist.
hard enough to make him bleed. Okay, so let me explain that in my defense, right? So, this kid bullied me a lot anyway. And I just kind of took it because it was like, whatever. This doesn't actually bother me, so I don't care. You're not physically doing anything, so whatever. And we were playing basketball for gym. And I had tossed the ball to a mutual friend. He was friends with the bully, but he was also friends with me. And I said heads up, and he didn't turn around, so I don't know if he heard me or not, and it hit him in the back. And I said, "Oh, dude, I'm so sorry. You okay?" And the guy picks up the basketball, and as hard as he can, hits me in the back of the head. And I turned around and I said, "Do that again and see what happens." And then he got up like
Was a
right on
badass.
top of me, like chest to chest, and I meant to push him away from me, and that's when it kind of just straight in the nose. And then I go,
Yeah.
oh, I didn't mean to hit you. You know what? I'm gonna end this. And I walked over to the teacher and said, hey, I just punched him, and I'm not trying to get in a fight right now. I know I fucked up, and I'm willing to take the consequences. My bad. So, I didn't get in trouble.
Oops, sorry, didn't mean to clock you in the nose, buddy.
I didn't get, yeah,
Exactly,
basically. So,
boy.
I didn't get in trouble. So, we ended up going to the principal's office.
And that class is why Kobold learns nothing.
I went to the principal's office, and the problem is the principal's like, well, what do you think you should do? I said, well, honestly, I'm trying to go to college, so I'd like to just go back to class. I admit that what I did was wrong, and I apologize. And he does the stupidest thing and goes, if you don't suspend us both, I'm gonna kill him.
That's a bit of drastic measure, isn't
Okay.
it?
And he goes, all right, Kobold, go back to class. And I never saw him again. I think he got
Yeah.
expelled.
He vanished.
The ultimate win. The trap
then-
card.
and then
I'm
his
gonna tell the
friends-
teacher on myself.
And then his friends, and our mutual, even my mutual friend, people that I didn't even know were friends with him, started just going around. Every time they would see me, they would say, pussy, pussy, and I'm like, you know, it actually doesn't bother me. I mean, you know, you are what you eat, and you're kind of a dick, so...
You're a little shitheel.
Yeah,
Good comeback.
yeah.
So you ever found out what
No.
happened to the guy?
No.
Yes, actually, he did, in
Oh,
fact,
did
get
you?
expelled.
Hell yeah.
He got
Ooh.
expelled, and then about a month after graduation, I saw him again. All of the fake friends, by the way, in the end of senior year, actually came up to me and apologized, and they said, you know what we did was wrong. I'm not friends with them. Don't get me wrong by any means and sense. They were just, you know, big enough to come and say, you know what we did was wrong, and we apologize. We didn't mean to. It was wrong. And I thought that was very adult, and I was like, well, I accept your apology. We're still not friends, but I accept your apology.
No, that's
But,
fair, that's fair.
But no, so about a month after graduation, I had gone to the local parts store, auto parts store, and he was working behind the counter. So
Awkward.
he did not, and I was like, whew. Ugh.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, bud, what's up? And he just glared at me the whole time, and I was like, you got a supervisor by chance? Because I don't trust you to get my parts. I'm sorry, I just don't. I'm gonna buy something from you, you're gonna break it and not give me a receipt. I don't trust you.
Valid. Yeah.
I mean, I feel like that's fair.
Yeah, I think so too. Especially if he glared at you, like, probably gonna kill you.
I mean, I was down. Hit me first, please. I'll call the police. We're not on school grounds.
Yeah,
It's all. Hey, you can tell on yourself as long as you're in school. It's when you're an adult that whoever throws the first punch goes to jail.
Yeah, is the one at fault. School, they don't give a shit. They'll side with the bully every day, all day. But outside, doesn't work that way. Kobold was ready for round 2.
Kind of, yes, kind of no. I was ready to get hit and call the police. But, you know, that's fair.
Quite the gamble to take, though, because you never know how far the altercation.
I don't
will go.
think he really cares, honestly. As
Long as I don't get
he's-
stabbed, I'm fine. I have no fear of death.
Yeah, he's...
I've had guns pointed at me plenty of times, and it just does not bother me. The way that I figure it, right? The way that I look at it. if you kill, I don't want to be stabbed because being stabbed hurts, and you can survive that a lot. Most people that get stabbed survive it, and it's incredibly painful. I don't want to be stabbed. I'm gonna be blatantly honest. Getting shot, don't give a shit. Getting beat up, don't give a shit. If you're gonna
Don't
kill
be like
me,
Kobold.
if you're gonna kill me, no. I mean, okay, genuinely. So, if you are going to kill me, right? You're gonna shoot me in the face, right? Number one, don't miss. Straight up, don't miss. Because if you do, I'm gonna come after you. But number two, if I'm dead, it's not gonna hurt anymore. Right? I don't
You're
have any
scared of
pain
pain.
at all. I don't care because I'm dead. So go ahead. It's,
Yeah, Kobold,
I don't
this is why
want
I
to
don't let
die,
you out of the
but
house.
also it doesn't frighten me.
This is why I can't trust you outside of the house, Kobold. Well, one of the reasons, I'll say.
I do not fear death.
Fear death's me. So great
Kobold was
leatherworking today.
Yeah,
Well, thank
you
you.
did a great job.
I did not do any tooling. That's okay
No,
though,
but
because
that's
the
okay.
tooling was not a part of the title, so I didn't lie. It's not a clickbait.
It says plus some tooling. We'll fix that after.
Shit, I did say that?
It's okay, we'll do it after. honey.
Shit.
No, it's okay.
Shit, I have to do some tooling. No, it's clickbait.
No, Kobold. It's okay, we'll just change the title.
Just
Nobody will know.
delete the plus some tooling part? Yeah.
Nobody will.
Yeah, literally.
Kobold needs the monkey backpack leash.
That's what I'm saying. That's your next project, honey. A leash backpack for you.
Shaped like a fucking kobold.
That's funny. I'd be in for it. That's funny.
I'm not doing that. But,
Why not? Sounds fun.
okay, it's funny, but at the same time, where's the market for that?
As
For
long as it's
furry
fun to
conventions.
you.
Wait, what am I gonna use it for?
Furry conventions again. Bar crawls.
I don't
Fucking-
need that at a bar crawl, trust me.
Yes, you do. You will do anything for a free drink, and I've got to stop you.
Not everything. Look,
I don't know about that.
all I'm saying is third base is still not cheating if it's just for alcohol.
Anyway, I think.
God, I need a new chair. I hate this
this-
fucking chair.
I was gonna say it's so squeaky tonight.
It's
what the
so
fuck
bad.
happened?
It's getting worse.
I know. Why?
I don't have an answer for that.
Kobold. He's joking on that, just so everybody knows. Aside from the chair thing.
Can you
that was
eat it?
real.
Yeah, you can have the chair. Because you sit
That's what I'm saying. I don't know how you sit on that any other way that could possibly be comfy. That thing is deadly.
How do you sit on a chair?
It's a little shitty bar stool.
It's a bar stool
and,
with a
like,
back. It's
when
got a
I
backrest.
sit on it, why is your whole leg on your table?
It's not.
That could explain something.
As he slowly puts it down. It's not. It's,
I have my legs up. I'm having a drink. Leave me alone. Shit. You don't call me out like that. The fuck?
because people can see your jeans.
At least
What do you
I'm wearing
mean?
pants.
Today.
I usually wear pants or shorts of some sort. Just because my camera points straight down, that's an accident waiting to happen if I don't wear pants.
It's very true, yeah.
That'd be the one stream he'd never see me again.
Yeah, no, that'd be real bad. Oh my god. That's great. Clone
Remember,
cash.
Chad, if that happens, it's not Kobold, it's Scarlet.
It's his evil twin. Because apparently our chat has
Apparently,
decided that
I'm
Kobold
not
is
the
not
evil
the
twin.
evil twin.
You're not the evil twin.
No,
Right.
evidently he's got an evil twin out there somewhere.
How evil can we go?
I don't know. How could
Apparently,
you
I'm the
get
good
worse
one.
than him?
I'm surprised. I'm like Bender.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm the good twin?
You're the villain everyone loves.
Except I'm not the bad guy?
You're
Huh.
an anti-hero.
Plague Bunny said, I would think Kobold would wear a kilt sometimes. I think that you would be able to wear a kilt. I know that you're nervous about it, but I think you could.
I don't much care for plaid.
It's tartan.
I'd wear a skirt, but not so much a kilt.
Lobach, Kobold's evil twin, who actually is just a salaryman
He's a
with
tax
no
man.
hobbies.
He's-
A salaryman
He's a
that is
tax
able to
man.
focus on everything and has no hobbies.
Man, I hate that
He
guy.
can only eat red meat. He can't eat plants.
Man, I hate that guy. So wait, you're telling me that my enemy is just a 50s American?
Yes. He is everything. He is the only parts of the 50s American that you have lost. He took it from you in the womb
What am I,
of
Rick?
the egg that you were
What am I,
in.
Rick Sanchez? What the fuck?
Maybe. You're fucking crazy enough sometimes. What kind of schwooski you having?
Scotch.
Ah. Scooch.
Is that the
Taste.
ritual after stream? Or
No, usually I
Yeah,
drink on stream. I just
okay.
wanted to get shit done.
And he did the shit, and
And
now
now
he
I'm
can
just kinda
enjoy.
vibing.
Bunny said
1850s.
1850s. That's funny. 1850s versus 1950s Kobold.
I mean, it would be possible, like time traveling.
See,
I don't
but
think there could
am
be
I
an
okay
evil
now? But
version
see,
of
here's
me.
the thing: am I a time traveler, or am I just that old?
You're a time traveler, and
Am I a time
you
traveler, or
time-
am I just that old? Because I can't go
I don't know.
back.
Can't
Well, I
you
was
be
gonna say
both?
maybe you time traveled once, and then because you didn't understand the fucking machine, you're just like, it's too much technology. And when you time traveled, you split into you and your evil half, and your evil half got sent to the 1950s,
Man,
and
that's
then
some
you're just
crazy
still
lore.
you.
So that way, okay, hold on. If he got sent to the 1950s, then that means I would never come. Would okay, hold on. I've got to ask some time questions then. So, if we go to a different point in time, are we both moving along that timeline where I'll never meet him, or
No, I think you're both
Or
in the
does he-
same timeline. You both exist in the same world, and you just don't ever talk to each other. It's like you,
you
and
can just
your
be old
actual
who time
half
traveled
brother.
every night while you slept?
That's funny.
I
I
mean,
mean, technically,
honestly,
we're all time travelers like
hey,
that.
listen. All I can say
You've
is
been
if I
drunk
drink
enough
enough, I
sometimes that it's
definitely
been
time
time travel.
travel.
Yeah.
And teleport.
Yep. It's like skooma. It's like skooma, but that happens with regular alcohol. You ever played Skyrim Hype?
I did. Did when I was younger, but I never completed it.
You ever do a modded run of Skyrim?
I've never
Oh, no.
completed it either.
Just have-
I just played too many mods.
Yeah, Kobold
Just
ended
had it
up having a
on
mod that
console.
turned the dragon into Thomas the Tank Engine.
I've
And
seen that.
also Randy
Classic.
Savage.
And also
That's,
his character
okay, I've
was...
not seen that.
Every
his
time the
character
dragon,
was
instead of the
Crystal
roar,
Fox.
you just hear, "Oh yeah!"
That's hilarious.
Snap into a
That's
Slim
actually
Jim.
That's
I
actually
love
great.
that one. And he looks so wacky, too.
It's bad.
I'll have to find it and put it in the...
I don't think that
Channel
mod's
for after.
available anymore. Actually,
It was too strong.
there's a lot of mods that aren't available anymore that I still have installed.
Yeah,
I should
they're
do,
lost media.
man. But okay, so I don't know what I did. I downloaded some mod that was supposed to unlock all like
There we go.
dialogue options, and I downloaded another mod for a Crystal the Fox, and then it said, "Do not choose male characters." So of course I chose a male character, because they told me not to.
You don't fit in any armor.
It looks fucked up. No, I fit in Dwemer armor perfectly. Cause okay, so Dwarven armor in Skyrim looks terrible on every single character, and it irritates me because I love brass. I love that color. I love that color in general for armor. And for some reason, Crystal the Fox, the proportions of it, because it's ripped straight from the Star Fox games, which is probably why I think it's not available anymore. Well, maybe it is. I don't know if they put it back on. Anyway, fits the Dwemer armor perfectly. So just headcanon, the Dwemer are just the Crystal the Fox race. And
Yeah.
I use the Crystal the Fox handle. My headcanon is my character's a dwarf that basically Futurama fell asleep in a broom closet because he was a janitor. And he took the mop head off the stick, and that's just his weapon.
So he's you.
No.
You time travel. You fell asleep in some fucking Western broom closet, and you woke up and
Why
your
is
animator
it gotta be a
online.
broom closet?
I don't know. You said broom closet for Futurama. All right, where'd you fall asleep then, Kobold? Why'd you time travel? That's basically exactly what you described for your own self.
No.
Yeah. You just had a different starting point. What do you mean, no?
Just the official lore now. Cannot run away from the truth anymore.
We broke him,
know where
guys.
this
He's
comes
giggling to
from.
himself.
I don't even know where this... Like, I don't
Why
even
is
know how
every
this...
one of your characters just that?
Dude, I don't know how this even started, okay? Like, I'm just here to make leather stuff, man. Now everyone thinks I'm a time traveler, and I don't even know how it started.
Well, look at your hobbies.
What, leatherworking?
Yes, and farrier work, and smelting, and
I haven't-
smithing, and chainmail.
I haven't made horseshoes in a long time, okay?
And the fact that you were a fucking Boy Scout who likes having a thing
A
of
lot of
whiskey at
people
the
were
end of the
Boy
day, and you
Scouts.
work on classic cars. Yeah, but you're different.
Okay.
You were the Boy Scout. You were not a Boy Scout. You are Boy Scout. You are the Scout. The
You're
Boy
the
Scout.
example scout.
Yeah. You went all the fucking way. And you could have gone further, and you're still interacting with your scouts.
And since you are a time traveler, you are the actual first Boy Scout.
Yeah.
You're the original.
You are the Scout.
I am not. That person is a lot more famous than I am.
Anyway, I think this would be a great
Who was
place.
the first?
Who was the
Who was
first?
the
Let's
first?
find out.
Hold on, I know the person. Hold on.
Oh, he might.
I know
he
the
might have
history,
it in
hold
his
on.
memory. You knew him firsthand?
No, I
Kobold?
didn't know him first.
What a coincidence!
Look, he did shake a child's hand. That is unknown. I don't know.
What the hell?
He did shake a child's hand. That is an unknown, like, boy. That's not looking good for me, Chad. But also, I don't remember his name. I know.
Where were
he's-
you in 1907, Kobold?
I don't know. Check the lore. I set something on fire in 1907.
Oh wait, no guys, it
Shake
couldn't have been.
hands.
Hold on, guys. It couldn't have been Kobold because it was in Dorset, England, or Britain, England. I don't know. It's one of them.
I know it was
British
in,
Army.
It was specifically it was on a bridge where he shook his hand. I think it actually was not the London Bridge. It was a different bridge in Britain. The famous.
Probably Dorset.
I don't know if there's a bridge in Dorset. I've never been to Dorset. I don't know where
Yeah.
Dorset even is.
That's fair.
It's-
But yeah, Kobold couldn't have been that. He was in the Americas fighting off.
what year was it? 1906. Fighting off polio.
Yeah. You just never got it. The Kobold in your veins stopped you from ever getting it.
Like
He's the
Mr.
reason
Burns.
everybody thought lead was good for you because he could ingest it and everybody else was
Am I
terrible
Mr.
while he was
Burns?
fine.
All of my diseases are fighting each other so I can't die?
No.
The first Boy Scout is often credited to Robert Rotten, who at the age of 15 became the world's first Boy Scout. He was in
Is
Britain.
that where your time traveling story starts?
No. No. Because Kobold was in the Civil War.
Okay.
Allegedly. I didn't say for sure.
Then why do I have both sides hats?
Because you said, ooh, piece of candy, just like you did with the Spaniard armor. That's why it's got a fucking hole in it, Kobold.
Allegedly. Look, it's not my fault there's a specifically 36 caliber sized hole in it.
That wasn't even around then. What did you do?
What do you mean?
That's where
36
time traveling
caliber?
comes
Yeah,
in?
it was. 36
Oh, okay.
caliber was like the pistol round.
For the Spaniards?
No, for just in general. Like that was like the most common round. 36 caliber. Do I
This
know
is one of
why?
those situations where kobolds and my interests don't quite line up, so I don't know what he's talking about.
That's fair.
All right, I think this is a good place to sign off then, because Kobold's done his work. Right now, he's just having a drink, chillaxing, and I feel like the brain cell is starting to just bounce off in odd places. Which, while
That's
fun,
the best
Kobold,
part.
right? But Kobold, you also work tomorrow, and
So?
you're sick.
Sickness is but a health status.
No,
Right? I can
sickness
just
is
I can
you
just take
being
a
like,
stim pack
Farley-
and a doctor's bag and be just fine.
No, sickness is you being like, Farley, my bones hurt. Why aren't you helping me? I'm dying.
Why weren't you helping me? I was dying.
I was laying being your space heater.
I feel like I'm in the middle of a couple's quarrel right now.
No, it's not a quarrel. This is just how we talk to each other. It's arguably, I'd say that's probably the reason why our relationships lasted so well, because we can just kind of fuck around and banter with each other.
That's nice. You guys have,
Yeah.
have a lovely relationship.
Well, I mean, that happens when you've known somebody for
Long time.
10 years. 10 years.
Kobold's
Why I can't get
times
rid of Ella.
are mixed up because he's traveled through time so much.
Yeah. It's true, Ella's been around a long time, too.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I picked her up in the Ming Dynasty. No, I'm kidding.
No, Kobold.
She's gonna kick my ass the next time I
No.
see her.
Yeah, she will. Kobold.
Which is Wednesday.
Oh no, Kobold. Anyway,
Oops.
thank you all for hanging out with us tonight. We hope that you've had a fun time. I have. I hope that you've had a fun time, Hype.
I definitely did. It's always quite the culture shock, but I really appreciate it.
Yeah, we got a lot going on over here. I don't blame you for not getting it. But thank you to everybody for joining. We hope that you have a great...
What was the culture
What?
shock?
The rednecks,
Everything.
honey. The cousin
Oh,
fucking.
oh.
And then you beating people up in high school.
I was in the. I went to an inner city school.
You have to remember, I don't usually communicate with like American people.
Yeah, you're
Good.
very German-centric in a lot of your friend groups.
Yeah.
We've got
Am
a lot
I-
of different
am
ways
I
of
the one
saying
American?
things. I'm here. What the fuck am I?
Am
chopped
I
liver?
Johnny American to you? Am I your
you're-
Johnny American?
You are definitely Johnny American.
Say you're the most American person I have ever spoken to.
I get more Canadian vibes. Anyway, thank you all very much for watching. We hope to see you next time. Be sure to eat good food, drink plenty of water, and get some good sleep. And we will see you all on Thursday. Good night, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.